And yeah, let's get started. So before we start, do you keep track of like what your average win is, or how well you're doing?
Do you show you my Heart Arena stats?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead,
Hmm?
Flash. Yeah, you can click it.
So, as you can see, my average win rate is 488, but if I go to my last 30 days, it's around 6. But I guess I got a bit lucky. And
Last
it's
30
not,
days is six. Oh, okay. I mean that's
yeah, but it's only 12 arena runs.
yeah, but still, you
It's
can
not
still a
that
little bit
relevant.
of improvement. 12 isn't a small. It is a kind of small sample size, but
Yeah,
all right, cool. It's good that you keep track of your stats. It's pretty important for trying to get
yeah.
better. If you're keeping track, you can kind of like track what your mistakes might be, what classes you're weak on, and whatnot. So, okay. And
Hmm.
let me see. Do you have any? Do you have stats on what your like best and worst classes are? Oh,
Well,
best hunter.
there are 3 classes that I don't play at all because I actually don't like them. That's Rogue. It's a weird style for me. It's not exciting, I don't know why. Shaman and Priest because I simply hate it. I actually need to learn how to play against Priest because I hate that class. Stealing all my stuff.
Shaman, Rogue, and Priest. That's interesting. Sometimes I try to find like a pattern between like classes that people like and dislike. Those three are kind of different. I mean, they are somewhat reactive classes, but at the same time, Rogue is a lot more aggressive than Priest will be, right?
Mm-hmm.
They, okay. Well, all right. Let's get into a run.
So
So
I'll go
here,
with
yeah, go ahead. Pick whatever you want.
Hunter.
Sure.
It sounds like fun.
That's the most important thing.
So
Oh wow.
actually, oh, good start. Uh, One of the points of this coaching session is learning to draft by myself because Heart Arena helps me.
Okay.
But the last time I did the draft by myself, I went 3-3.
Okay.
So I guess that's a problem.
We'll try to see what you want to pick. So for this draft, just tell me what you want to pick, and I'll tell you how I feel about your choices.
Okay. I think it's an easy hugger.
Yeah, I would agree. Hogger is probably the best out of the three. Plus, it's pretty good, way above average legendary.
Wow. It's a great start, but I don't like picking such heavy cards from the beginning.
Yeah, I agree, especially with
But I
Hunter, right?
guess we still go with Savannah Hyman.
Yes, definitely. There's no question here.
Okay, this is Hugger a beast? No.
No,
What about the Norse?
I don't believe the nulls are beasts either. I think they're
Okay.
just nulls.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I never
But we
really.
can still try to get lucky with the beast team and pick a river crocodile.
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about the volcanic drake?
Uh, it hits a lot of times. I haven't played a lot with it, but it's still kind of weak. Even with the 6 attack, it has only 4 health.
Yeah.
But it's nice that you can play it for 3 or 2 mana or something.
Very often with like cards that give you a discount based on how many minions that died, like in arena, it's very tempo based. So you're trading turn for turn. You tend to only get like a 2 mana discount. So if you think about this as like a 4 mana 6/4, sometimes better, sometimes worse, of course. But the 4 health for a 4 drop is not really it's not really worth it. So yeah, definitely the River Croc. Maybe we'll
Okay,
get some beast
great.
synergy.
Another beast. But I don't know if it's the one we want. Hungry Dragon, this would be the first time I'd pick it. I would play with it. Haven't gotten a chance to do that. But it looks fine here.
Yeah, I would take the Hungry Dragon. We don't really want... The Silence cards are really weak, just for the stats. The Spellbreaker, 4443, not very good. The Iron Beak Owl is actually worse because it's kind of like a body that you're paying for, but very often the Silence will not make a big enough impact to justify using a card for it.
Okay, great. Oh. I was going for Spider Tank the moment I saw it, but then I saw Unleash the Hounds. Unleash the Hounds.
Here I would actually go with the Spider Tank. Right now we have pretty strong curve plays. Every single minion that we have has a role in our deck. Nothing's very situational, so I would try to make this more into like a tempo deck by taking the Spider Tank. Playing Unleash in Hunter, and the reason why I don't like Unleash that much, it's a good card, but it just is a little bit too reactive. And Hunter playing reactively, you're trying to make a control Hunter deck, and that doesn't tend to work out very well.
Okay, great, makes sense. And Spider Tank is very solid.
Yeah.
I actually like Arcane Shot, but I don't know if it's that great. It's between Arcane Shot and Wolf Rider. And I'm still tempted by Arcane Shot.
Yeah, I'll take the Arcane Shot. Very often, Wolf Rider is like an overpriced bluegill. Arcane Shot's just, a small removal that gets through taunts, can be used as direct damage. It's just useful. And it just fits into the curve very well. As Hunter, you need to get a strong lead in the beginning, or else you're gonna get... The problem with Hunter and classes without ping hero powers is that if you're behind on the board and your opponent makes favorable trades, they leave a lot of things at 1-2 health, right? After they make their trades. There's no way for us to get those cards back. So something like Arcane Shot helps curve us out properly, plus it's a fast card, because it only costs 1. So help us grab the board back. So yeah.
Regarding what you said, the last game I lost was a Paladin. It was against a Mage, and he kept Scarlet Crusader on the board for like 5 turns. I couldn't remove it. He kept hiding it behind taunts and etc. I only managed to take its shield off.
And yeah, and that's the reason why people like playing Mage, because you don't have to deal with those frustrating situations. But we try to we'll try to prevent that by having a strong early game. So we're the one that leads on the board, right?
Okay. We only have one mech. I would maybe Cogmaster, because we would still have a turn 1 play even if it doesn't activate. Maybe.
I think this one's pretty close. Between all three even. I would probably go with the bluegill as being like the most consistent card. 3 for 3/3, generally not going to trade with your opponent's 3-drop, but bluegill trades with other 3/2s. Against a lot of classes, we can just initiate with bluegill 2 and just throw it out on an empty board.
Okay, that's great. And sometimes you need 2 damage to finish your opponent.
I think charges are really undervalued in Arena. Like, you get charges and then all of a sudden your Dark Iron Dwarfs, your Abusive Sergeants are a lot better, right? Like, you can play off the board and clear things.
Okay. Great picks here. I guess Argent Commander. But would you say that Defender of Argus has synergy with Hagar, or is it too heavy?
The way I look at Defender of Argus, I mean, the stronger our 2/3 curve is, and especially if you get some 1s. If you have a couple of Zombie Chows, Defender of Argus all of a sudden becomes a really strong card, because then that will bring up more situations where we're already ahead on the board and Defender of Argus can hit, and we can actually buff something up before we trade. So not really with Hogger, but more with early game. And we don't really have the early game yet, but it is early on in the draft. And I don't, between these
Yeah.
three, it really isn't between the Defender Argus and either one. It's really between the Valid Teacher and the Argent Commander.
Yeah, it was just a question I had regarding Argus. I think they're both great, Balletician.
Oh, I mean, okay, so with your Hogger and Defender of Argus, you got to think about it this way, right? If you can play Hogger and Defender of Argus, right? That kind of means, unless you're on turn 10, but we don't really want to rely on that. So,
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I meant playing Hagar and then unexpectedly buffing the 2/2 tones or maybe other stuff. to
okay, so
get it
right there, that's exactly the point. If Hogger ever returns to you on your turn, like you play Hogger and it comes back to you and your opponent can't remove it, you've likely already won that game, right? So you don't, yeah, you don't really need help winning a game that you've already won. So we want cards that'll help us bring us back from bad situations. If that makes
Okay,
sense.
so getting back to pick, I like Argent Commander. We have 2 6-drops already. I would still pick it.
Yeah, I think this is actually really close. I feel probably the same way you do about this one. We do have 2 6s, and we could use a 4-drop. Valid Teacher is a solid 4, but Argent Commander is so much better than Valid Teacher that you'd probably go with the Argent Commander here.
Great, okay. Oh, nice ones. Whip Spinner is fun, but I'm not sure if it's strong enough.
With Web Spinner, I like to think about, do I have like board buffs? Do I have things like Hunter's Mark, Abusive Sergeant, Dark Iron Dwarf, Houndmaster? Do I have kill commands? Because it's very cheap to activate with Houndmaster and kill command, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, those combos are not so hard to do.
It's
Also,
ironic that
if you and also if you have like a Glaive Bazooka, Web Spinner is a lot better. But unfortunately, we have none of those things that I just said. So I'd probably go with the quick shot here, and I think that's where you were leaning as well.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and this is actually, I know I said that I didn't want to make a control hunter deck, but this is actually turning out to be a pretty nice control hunter deck.
Okay. Arcane Golem, I guess.
I mean,
It's not a 3-drop.
yeah, it's not.
Okay, so we're shifting towards the Eliminator.
I mean, this is what kind of shifts our deck towards being either control-y or more aggressive. I think we can go with either one, but I would probably take the Illuminator here, trying to make a stronger control deck, because we do have the quality cards to make a control deck.
Okay, fair enough.
But if our cards were garbage, I would probably go with the Arcane Golem and try to get as many wins as I could going for the face, which is it's a tactic.
Okay, so we got our kill command. I guess we'll take it, even with only 2 beasts.
Yeah, and the other 2 aren't good enough. We don't have enough mechs to support Tinkertown tech.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't like getting these picks. I want them all. Glaive Zuka, I guess.
Yeah, I would definitely take Glaive Zuka over Deadly Shot. Once again, the problem with Hunter is that we can't deal with small things with low amounts of health. So if we get flooded, we can't deal with that. The Deadly Shot, not so good when we're playing from behind. And we could, it works well. It just tends to be really good in Arena, cleaning up kills.
Okay. This is a tougher pick for me. Direwolf is for more aggressive decks with lower curve. Leopard Gnome, I guess it's fine. Do we go for another kill command?
Yeah, I mean, normally Leopard Gnome would be fine. I think here, once again, we're trying to make a more control-y deck. I would go for the kill command.
Okay, great. Okay.
All right, our first bad pick.
Yeah, we at least we get a ping. Because we're taking the rifleman, right?
Are we?
We don't have any.
We don't have any death rattles, but just having a body on the board is kind of like a ping. You preemptively ping. I think Iron Forge Rifleman is fine. I'll stop teasing you, but yeah, I would not take Undertaker. I think people underestimate just playing something on one and being able to deal with things like Divine Shield, Shield and Minis and whatnot. But Iron Forge Rifleman is fine here.
Okay. Ooh. No. Oh, we have a dragon, which makes it more interesting. But we might play it before the corruptor. I don't like multi-shot that much. It's a bit heavily casted and it doesn't hit all the time.
So with Blackwing Corruptor, it's a pretty garbage card if the battle cry doesn't go off. It's terrible for the stats. And we only have one dragon so far, and we're halfway through our draft. So I would say that's not quite enough dragon synergy. Here, the multi-shot is good since we're playing a more control-y deck. I think, yeah, I like it here.
Oh,
I think it'll work out. I think it'll work out well.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a removal game.
Dark Iron Dwarf, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh. I like the Mech Warper here.
Yeah, we could use more twos. So we're a little bit more than halfway through our draft. Pick the Mech Warper here, and we'll count how many drops we have in each slot.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and pick it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drops. That's counting Blue Gale Glaive Zuka. Usually you want to end up with like 6, 7 as Hunter, so you can try to guarantee something on 2. On 3, we have 3 plays. We have the Illuminator, Iron Forge Rifleman, Spider Tank. We're kind of weak on the 3 slot, since two of our 3 drops are kind of weak.
Yeah.
Then we have 2 4s. We want to end up with maybe like 5 3s and then 5 4s. So let's try to pick up 2 or 3 more 3s and maybe 3 more 4s. And then our late game, we can pick up maybe like 1 or 2. We don't have to have that heavy of a deck.
Okay, I guess this is an easy Eaglehorn bow pick. And maybe we get lucky and we get some secret synergy.
Yeah.
Who knows? Micro Machine. Or we can... Oh, now we have the 2-kill commands. I guess Web Spinner is fine.
Yeah, I would definitely take it here. Plus we have the Glaive Zuka too, right?
Great. MCT. It's better than Iron Forge.
Yeah, let's take up. We're gonna take up Z-Tech here. It's just funny. Yeah, it'll be our own Unleash the Hounds. It'll be like a special kind of Unleash the Hounds.
This is actually interesting. I really like the Yeti. We have the Mech Warper.
So
but I wouldn't mind another beast.
Yeah, so here I would refer to what I would need in my curve. Like we're 2/3 through our draft, so this is where I kind of worry about curve. And we do need a couple more 2s, probably like 2 more 2s, but we probably need 3 more 4s. And especially as Hunter, if you think about Hunter, and if you're ever in a spot where you're up against a 2/3 with another 2/3, with your own 2/3, you lose because you don't have the ping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would prefer to get 3 2s to guarantee our turn to trade as opposed to have like a standstill. So here I would take the Yeti.
Okay, great. So we didn't take the... I don't remember the name of
Unleash?
that... Sorry?
We took the Spider Tank over the first Unleash.
No, I mean the card that activates with dragons, the 5/4.
Oh yeah, the Blackwing Corruptor.
Yeah. So I guess we Here we do take an unleash. Although 3-5 for 4 is okay. It's not great, but
Yeah, I really like my 4 mana 3/5s, 4/5s. I would probably go with Dragonkin. Once
okay.
again, I don't want to play too reactively.
Okay. Yeah, I actually had that problem with Unleash the Hounds.
Yeah, and you see it get stuck in your hand. But if you look at our
Yeah,
deck, right, we have a Glavezuka, Quick Shot, Arcane Shot, Double Kill Command, Eagle Horn Bow, Multi Shot. It's not very often that we're gonna be able to get like a massive Unleash the Hounds without trying to like plan to bait them into it, right? That means that they have to play into it, which leaves
Yeah.
us vulnerable.
So I don't want to risk taking another 1/1, even if it's a beast. In case we run out of cards. The spider tank is great. I would pick the spider tank.
Can we ever get a lead on the board? Rivercroc, Mech Warper, Bluegill. Shattered Stone is such a good like win out of nowhere card.
I agree. I don't mind it. I don't like playing it on an empty board, but
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at our
it's a
two
great
drops.
card.
Yeah, I mean if you can get Shattered Sun to hit and you kill your opponent's 2-drop for free, usually that's pretty much all the lead
Yeah.
you need with as a hunter to win the game.
And you already said we missed the 3 damage 2 drops. We missed the pings. Okay.
That's true. Yeah, we'll take the Shattered because we have 2/2/3s, right?
Houndmaster.
So for beasts, can you count our beasts?
Web Spinner. River Crocolisk. And Savannah Hyman and Hyenas.
So that's not. Do you think that's enough? I don't think that's quite enough.
No. I actually had an impression we had a lot more beasts, and we have no 5 drops.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely go with the Fen Creeper. It's one way. Thing about taunt is, when you're losing, taunt doesn't just like save you face damage or like. The whole point of taunt is to try to direct trades the way you want it to be. So you can save something that has maybe a high attack value but low health value from getting traded into with the Fen Creeper. And since the hunter is not very good at directing the game's trades very well, it's fine. It's good. It's good in hunter to have a taunt.
Okay, so I guess since we've had this discussion and also about Unleash the Hounds, and we still need 5 drops, it's an easy Spectral Knight.
Perfect, man. Perfect. So
Okay.
this is more of a tempo-y hunter deck. We have solid drops on 2, 3, 4, and now we're filling up our 5 slot. So if you think that we're playing the game in that way, where we're playing 2, 3 into 4 into 5, we're never gonna have a good unleash, right? Our curve is too strong for that. But if we had a ton of removal and our 2-drop, 3-drop curve we didn't have any minions in it, then unleash would be a lot better.
Okay.
Man, they really want to give us the doggies.
Yeah, but I would pick the Hunted Creeper.
Yeah, so would I. I mean, we have a Shattered Sun, we have Dark Iron Dwarf to buff it up. I would definitely go with Haunted here. It's just important to have something stick.
Oh.
No.
Glavezuka, easy.
Yes, I would. Yep.
Oh, damn it. I want secrets.
Here I would take an Unleash over these 3.
Me too. Annoyotron.
Yeah, Noitron's good.
It could come in handy, yeah.
Yep, small taunt. Cheap to play.
Web Spinner.
So, can you count our 2-drops?
Oh, we need 3 twos. So we have 4 minions. And the Annoyotron. And 2 Glavezukas. We can go with the Swampus.
I think Ooze or Spinner is fine. I might go with this Web Spinner, just have another 1-drop that we can play early on. Plus, it's another activator for a kill command.
No.
Yeah.
Now
I
would
think it's
like,
close, but
yeah, I would like to get a Houndmaster as a last pick.
let's get another Savannah High main.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So I guess there's no point gambling with Deathlord in this deck. Am I right about this?
Yeah, I mean, our curve is good. We have enough 2s and 3s, and we have 4 4-drops, and here's our 5th one, right? Now we have a
Yeah.
solid 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 curve even. I think this is a solid deck.
It's interesting that we have two themes and they're both kind of strong. I mean, not that strong, but if the mech warper hits, we have a lot of...
Yeah, we have a lot of 3 and 4-drop
mechs.
mechs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Great.
All right,
So
looking at this deck, how many wins do you think this deck would go?
I've had more than 7 wins with worse decks, and I had very disappointing runs with great decks.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't know, but
I don't know. With you coaching, I guess we go above 7.
all right, we'll try for above 7.
9 or 10, I guess.
9 or 10? Okay. All right, let's.
Hope I'm not too ambitious.
No, I think that's fair. This is a solid deck. I don't see anything really wrong with it. We don't have hard removal, I guess. We don't have a deadly shot or a hunter's mark, so it's hard for us to deal with really big things. But I think we will out tempo our opponents very often, and it won't ever get to a point where we're up against a force tank, and we need to remove it. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I'm supposed to stop sharing right now and you'll start spectating?
Yeah, so don't press the red button, just hit the stop sharing button.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Because if you press the red button, it ends our call.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it. But yeah, I like this deck a lot. It's there's nothing like cheesy about it, right? We don't have to like set up scavenging hyenas combos or anything. It's just
right.
it's very consistent, but it doesn't mean that it's super powerful. And that's where we come in. We just try to make the strongest plays per turn, and then try to make this deck a little bit stronger that way.
Priest. Okay.
So do you have a mindset when you go into a game with another class, like the way you should play it?
Against Priest, I don't have a mindset. I just hate that class and I don't know what to do against it.
Okay. So against Priest, early board controls everything. If you don't allow him to hit like a balance or a powered shield, he's going to be playing reactively. And it's very hard for him to play reactively with situational removal like Shadow Word Pain, Shadow Word Death. So he can play around that very easily. The hard part is grabbing the board early. So
yeah.
we just got to think that way.
Web Spinner is pretty weak, but we do have the Glaivezuka. So we keep it all, or we dump the Bluegill Warrior?
Yeah, I would keep it all. Not because we're going to play all of it in the early game, but it gives us a lot of flexibility, right?
Okay.
We can go coin Bluegill on turn 1 into Glaivezuka on turn 2, or we can do Web Spinner on turn 1 into Glaivezuka on turn 2. Just a lot of options.
Is someone injured?
Okay, no surprise here.
Okay. What's your play?
How about passing?
So if you pass and he plays a 2-drop, what is your play next turn? If he plays a 2-3, what do you do?
We have the same problem, the 3 health.
Then it's not so
So
good,
I
right?
guess we can play both Web Spinners. So we are sure we have something on the board to buff it with the Glaivezuka and kill the cleric.
Okay, I like that. So you see the problem with skipping turn here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we allow him, if we skip this turn, we pretty much let him have something on the board on turn 2, which will lead to him having something on the board on turn 3 as well. Then he gets the balance off and it's game over, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
He will probably be greedy here. He will
yeah,
heal.
it's really good for us if he draws the card here, because it means that he's slowing down.
We even got Direwolf.
So think about this
Not-
exchange. He didn't actually get a card. He got a card from the draw, but he's about to lose the card for free because no Shard Cleric dies here, right?
Yeah, but it's not entirely for free, but
It's not entirely for free, but it's Glaivezuka. Half charge.
yeah, okay.
I would have probably hit him first, but it shouldn't matter.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't matter. But we can keep it as an activator for kill command.
Oh. Alright, so things when my opponent skips his mana like that, you gotta think that either he has a really heavy hand, so we'll keep our eye on that, or he has situational cards like Powered Shield, Valence Chosen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your play here?
Is it okay playing the Angry Chicken if, since he doesn't, it's not a pink class, the priest. Angry Chicken and Bluegill, maybe be more aggressive.
Yep, I like it. I would play it that way, so we
So
can
we
surprise him
don't,
with the Direwolf next turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to see it.
Yes, that way he might make a play that's weak to this. Someone like a Raging Worgen, he might think that would trade with two of them, but we have the Direwolf. Plus, just having multiple bodies is all better than having one, right?
Yeah, and we have two options. We have the Sun Cleric and the Direwolf.
Or even the Hungry Dragon, right?
Oh, right.
Okay. 2 drop.
So,
Oh, so nice.
so we use the Glaivezuka charge and save the chicken.
Okay, and what else are you gonna play?
The Direwolf and the River Croc.
Perfect.
Okay.
So we just always have to be prepared for his turn, or try to be prepared. Currently we have 7 damage on board, and we can increase that to 8 with the Shattered Sun. So we have 8 reach, and if you think about 5 drops, they have 6 health. So he's gonna play something with 6 health here, or he can play something weaker, which is better for us.
Ah, damn it.
What?
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky. You sound like Borat, man. You know that?
Maybe maybe I was doing it on purpose. Okay. We can choose to save all the minions, but but weaker to Holy Nova. We'll sacrifice the chicken.
Yeah, I don't like being weak to Holy Nova. I may, since we're gonna trade, right? And if he does Holy Nova, if we sacrifice the chicken, we only have a 2/1 Ripper Croc left, right? I think for that reason, I might play the Spider Tank instead, because it's not something that affects the board immediately, and we don't need something that affects the board immediately right now, unless because we're not going for a trade that kills for free, right?
Okay, so I play the Spider Tank and just trade the River Croc.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Nice. So yeah, we'll use Shattered Sun when we can actually kill something for free.
Okay.
So you see that this priest can't get back on the board, right? Because we cleared his play early. That's the important thing. And then now all we have to do is dodge the obvious like removal cards that priest tends to have. Oh my god.
Surprise. There's a consideration for Hungry Dragon, but it's a bit risky. All our minions will be weak after that, except for Hungry Dragon.
I think that's fine because if he does Holy Nova on this board, he can't Holy Nova and Shadow Word Death on turn 7. So at best he Holy Novas, and we still have a 5-2, a 5-4 on the board, right?
So we play the Hungry Dragon.
Well, we
see. Okay, we see what comes.
Sure. We'll put it on the left, on the very left,
Okay.
because the chicken is somewhat likely to die here.
Yeah. He's impatient.
It's one of the
So
worst ones.
this is not great. I would kill the
So
mana worm. The mana worm with the spider tank.
Yep, I like it. And then wolf into the wisp, and then face with the chicken.
Exactly.
So that leaves us a little bit better against Holy Nova, since the spider tank is no longer weak to it, and he can't Holy Nova and trade the anti-kill bot into the Hungry Dragon. So at best, he can do hit into the Angry Chicken and then heal it back. But even if he heals it back, it doesn't really do anything because we kill it for free anyways, regardless of if it's at 3-1 or 3-3.
Yeah.
We can't buff up the Hungry Chicken, guys. If we do that, we're way too weak to Holy Nova, because Shattered Sun dies to Holy Nova, and so does the Angry Chicken. Those are some good results.
He's back in the game.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, so it's exactly what I was saying earlier. 4th health is not enough. We can just kill it with the commander. Or we can buff the Hungry Dragon.
Yeah, I was looking at that play too, but if we do that, we can play the Yeti, which is good. But it also allows him to have something on board. We want to avoid him having anything on board since he's priest and he relies on having something on board. So yeah, I like the board clear play. So our win condition in this game, since we're not rushing him down, we can't out-tempo him and win. We're just going to control the board and try to get card advantage that way, and then slowly just wait for our heavy hitters like Savannah Highmane or Hogger.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm getting a bit nervous.
Why?
It's we
In this game?
have the board control, but he's very healthy, and he has card advantage, I guess.
Yeah. He doesn't have a card advantage. Well, he has right now. He has 6 cards up against our 6, right? We have 6 because we have the board control, so this game starts with our own initiative. So it starts on our turn.
So, yeah, I guess what I meant by card advantage, I was talking about the flexibility of the cards in hand, but we do have 2 cards on the field. So we clear it with Arcane Shot, and we also use our hero power, so I would play the Fen Creeper.
So that would be perfect for mana, but Fen Creeper is a little bit weak to Shadow Word Pain. I don't want to give him anything to actually use his abilities on. He's playing really slow. There's no way that... Think about his turn. He Thought Still, so he has 5 mana left. He's saying that Cult Master is the best minion he could play on this board, right? That's pretty
So I guess
bad.
we play Yeti and we buff the Hungry Dragon.
Almost. I think I would Mechanical Yeti, Arcane Shot, and Hero Power. Since we know his hand does not have quality minions, it must have something like a Shadow Word Pain or some kind of removal, right? So we don't want him to Shadow Word Pain the Fen Creeper and get some tempo back. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So now he needs an answer for this board, which he didn't have last turn, right? Plus a Yeti, which priests can't really deal with. The only thing that could come out is like a Holy Fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so he
he did
just drew
have-
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And every turn, you always want to see, he left over 1 mana last turn, and that Shadow Word Death was from the very right side, so now we know he doesn't have Holy Smite in his hand, right?
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Oh my
Come on.
God.
That's why I hate Priest.
Must be
They
nice.
always get the answers.
He's really low though.
So I guess we make another... Oh, we can make... Oh no, this is +1 health. We can make another 4 attack guy, so he has a hard time handling it.
So here's one thing I'm worried about is he has been holding a lot of cards, and he is on mind control turn, right?
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
So we play something weaker?
Yeah, I might go with the Haunted Creeper, Shattered Sun, buff up the Shattered Sun. It's so much worse than the Fen Creeper play, but if we get mind controlled for the Fen Creeper, it would be game over. There's no way we can finish it.
I totally forgot about mind control.
Yeah.
So I buff the... Well,
And then you want to buff up the health on the Shattered Sun, right?
yeah. So he doesn't kill it for free.
So that was a pretty good thought steal from him, right? You're lucky.
Yeah, it usually is.
I don't know why that is. I feel like thought steals are always like really good cards. Just tends to be.
The only time when Priest steals something bad from you is when he uses Mind Vision and he gets the coin.
Yeah.
But usually it gets all the good stuff.
I agree. Oh. That 512.
And that's something to ignore. We have 6, 8 damage. No spells to buff this. We just taunt and go for it, I guess.
So,
Do we
okay.
also...
So once again, we could play around mind control again, I think. So if we hit him with all damage, we have 8 damage. He'd be at 3.
We
And
still
then-
have enough damage.
Yeah, and then he would heal his
Yeah.
face, he'd be at 5, right? He could clear the 3/3. We'd have 2, 3 plus the Illuminator, 5, 7. As long as he doesn't play a taunt. And yeah, I would probably go with that. If he had Shadow Word Pain here, being that low, he would use it, so he doesn't have it.
So, do we at least play the Eliminator, or do
Yeah.
you also play around MC Tech?
I'll just play it. There's,
Okay.
I don't think he would hold MC Tech for this long until he dies, right?
Yeah, maybe he top decks it. I don't know.
I bet if someone mined data, they would find that Thought Steal does not give all cards equal weight. Maybe. Maybe.
You know what I'm thinking with this board? At least we don't have Unleash the Hounds in our deck.
Yeah. We didn't need it once this game, right? Because we were leading the whole way.
Okay, so he played that and he healed. Okay. This looks promising. Yeah, he gave up.
So you see, if we played into mind control, that was the only way he could win, right? We drew a quick shot, but still. You see what the problem is with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So nice. We pretty much played around everything at every point of the game. We played a very solid game, I'd say.
But he did miss the quality cards. He didn't have a Valence chosen.
He might
So
have.
I guess
He
we
might
got
have, but
lucky
he
with
didn't.
that.
Maybe he didn't have the chance to play it. If you think about how many trades he got to initiate, he had the Divine Spirit for the Hungry Dragon, and he had to play that on his own turn without being able to attack. That's because we had board control, right? He never had a chance to attack with something like a Valence.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess
Okay.
one turn he did with the anti-kill bot. That was the only turn he actually had the initiative to make a trade. But
Yeah.
it still didn't kill the Hungry Dragon, right?
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Good game. We did well.
Yep. It was nice. A nice game.
This tends to be a good matchup for a hunter. We don't have like the deadly shots, but I'm sure it'll still be good.
I used to like Druid at the beginning. I'm actually quite a new player, but it seems to underperform
Really?
in Arena.
I really like Druid.
Okay.
My last Druid run was a 12. I think my last two were
Oh.
12s.
Okay. So we keep the beasts. We keep everything. It looks good.
It looks good, but I don't think... So we're player 2. We're going to be playing Kill Command onto his 3-drop. It would only really be a decent Kill Command if he plays an Ogre Brood or a Spider Tank. If he plays like Harvest School and Scarlet, it's not really what we want to do.
Okay,
I'd
so
probably toss the Kill Command. And if you think
and
about
keep
our...
the rest.
So if you think about what we're looking for either a 3-drop, a 2-drop, or a 4-drop, because we can get turn 1 Web Spinner, turn 2 Haunted Creeper, turn 3 Coin Dark Iron, or turn 3 play the 3-drop we draw, or turn 1, you know. There's so much flexibility with the coin that there really isn't too bad of a...
This is definitely better, the bow.
Yeah.
So we could coin out a 2-drop. But do we have to? I guess not.
Because if he...
We can even slow him down if he hero powers.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a free force your opponent to skip their turn, right?
Yeah.
So this is the equivalent of drafting a random beast plus getting your opponent to miss their 2-drop. And if he plays a 2-drop, we have the Eaglehorn Bow.
Okay, so...
But are we
now I
going to
would use
Eaglehorn
the
Bow?
coin.
If we coin Eaglehorn Bow, what do we play next turn?
It's not ideal, but we can play a 2-drop.
So here, I would probably run the Web Spinner into the Trog.
Oh, fair enough, and play 2-3.
There you go. And that also forces him to hero power on 3 now. Now it's even a worse spot to hero power.
And I would keep the Mech Warper in hand, so maybe we get the synergy later.
Sure. I think, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, there's beast synergies too, but we do have a lot of beasts.
Yeah, yeah.
So here now he's set back another turn.
Oh.
Unless he has Claw. If he has Claw, then okay.
Oh.
It's gonna Claw.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Oh. Great. I guess we play the Mech Warper and the Arcane Shot?
So here I would think about our next turn's play, not this turn's play. So if we think about his next turn, he's gonna play a 4-drop, very likely to have 5 health, right? And our turn 4 is gonna be Dark Iron. So if we can set up 3 damage on the board, we can Dark Iron on 4 to keep our lead and have a 4-drop going into our opponent's turn 5. Am I right?
Okay, so I guess... yeah, we play the chicken and coin out the bow.
Well, that doesn't help us deal with the 4-drop because we can't Dark Iron Dwarf our face, right? And he would kill the chicken. Well, I guess.
No, we can buff the chicken and use the Arcane Shot.
I think I like Mech Warper, Coin, Haunted Creeper. That puts him in a similar spot as this turn, right?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's much stronger. I actually didn't see it.
Ooh.
Pay attention, class.
Oh, that's so harsh. So there's a 3-5, right? We're not really quite set up for it. We can remove it though.
Yes, we can. Oh, it's actually... It's fine, although we do use 2 cards.
And
One
then-
and a half.
And actually, next turn, when he plays Druid of the Claw, we can Dark Iron the Spider, and then we'll have the Eaglehorn Bow and can clear it and even develop a chicken. So very likely he'll be able to swipe us for a really good swipe on his turn 6. It'll be amazing. But yeah, how would Eaglehorn Bow, Arcane Shot?
This actually makes it awkward because I it's weird wasting 3 damage on 1 health guys. I guess we can just trade the Hunted Creeper. I mean, not trade it. Just kill the Novice Engineer and keep the Hunted Creeper.
Yeah, I would try to get tempo here. That way we can play Hogger on empty board. And Hogger empty board is, you know, it's never going to stop generating 2/2s.
So I guess we also kill the Root Hoarder.
So, okay, perfect. I was going to say, I thought you popped it, but okay, good.
No, we kill it with the bow.
Yes, my mistake. I thought you were hitting the 1/1 with our bow.
No, I was considering leaving the Root Hoarder alive, but I guess that's kind of stupid. So now we play the Dark Iron and the Chicken.
Yeah, it's really weak to swipe, but there's nothing we can do. There's no way we could skip this turn.
Yeah, it's actually a board clear if he hero powers first. Well, at least he won't be able to play anything else.
Looks like he's digging for swipe. He wants it so bad. Oh, he just top
found it.
decks it. Nice. Well, at least we know he doesn't have swipe now. Yeah. So this is what I was worried about with the play.
Okay, so is there any reason not to play the Hugger here? No reason, I guess.
Nope.
Surprise!
Surprise! So if he just drew swipe, right? If he had swipe, he would hero power first, but he just drew it off the novice, so he doesn't have another swipe unless he top decks a here.
Yeah.
The only reasonable way he could remove this Hogger is if he has Starfall or Starfire. Most likely Starfire, but we'd still be slightly ahead on the board. But at that point, I'd say that we'd likely lose.
Oh crap. Okay. We pop the shield with the spider. This is not ideal, but I guess we use the commander and the null.
Yeah.
Oh.
We just have to remove it, right? And plus, we're gonna keep making 2/2s. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
If he play, okay. So here's a hypothetical. If he plays the Ironbark, what would you do? So you can end turn here, but if he plays an Ironbark here, what would you do?
I wouldn't use the 2/4s. I would be greedy.
Yeah, because there's no way we could win if we trade the Hogger, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Almost.
This is something similar. Too bad this doesn't hit.
Yeah, almost.
I guess we waste a kill command.
Don't call it a waste.
use-
That just makes you feel bad, right? We use the kill command. We
Okay.
kill with the kill command. But yeah.
We use the commander. We I don't like leaving Hugger with 2 health, but I guess we have to kill that as well.
The only thing that makes it weaker too is Wrath and maybe like a Stormpike Commando.
Starfall, perhaps.
Perhaps, but I don't
It's,
really. I don't think we're at that point where we can play around it. I don't think that letting him kill the 2/2 for free with the 2/3 is worth it.
Okay, so do we play the Yeti? I guess, yeah.
So it is unfortunate if he does have Starfall or Stormpike, but you know, we did get some good. We did get a large advantage off Hogger here. We made 3 2/2s so far, right? It's a pretty big deal. Oh, and he has Wrath.
He has the Wrath. I was thinking if he had an MC tech and he steals our Hugger
Ooh.
and plays another card and we steal our Hugger back, it would be funny.
It could be funny, or really sad. Oh, there we go. There's the card.
Oh, great. We keep the MC tech in hand. No reason to play it.
There's
He's out of cards and we can use our hero power.
Well, here's the thing. MC Tech, if we play it now, it represents 3 damage to his face, where our hero power only represents 2, right? Plus, it gives
And
us another attack value, one that we don't have. We don't have a 3/3, so there's a lot
The
of.
only consideration, it's actually, I'm still playing around top deck MC tech from him. So
It
that's
would
why
be-
I would keep it, because otherwise he doesn't have 4 cards to play.
But he would trade, right? So he would MC Tech, and then he would trade the Worgen in. So he wouldn't have 4 minions.
Okay, so we play all the cards.
There's no need to hold it at this point. We have board control, and this is why, once again, something like Unleash or any like reactive card would not be good in this deck, is because they won't have minions.
Yeah, we have 17.
Shields up.
And there's a
Okay.
2/3 that we can kill with the MC Tech, right?
Yeah. Oh, great.
Wow.
We buff the high main.
We must cleanse the
And yeah,
Sunwell.
so this is where diverse damage helps. Now we can push out another damage with Yeti instead of using Yeti to trade. And nice. Okay.
I don't know what he could have. Right.
Pretty good. Are we 2-0 or 3-0?
2? 2-0?
Okay. But yeah, so far I think your plays have been mostly good. I'd say don't try to hold out too much for situational cards. I think, and that's why you got to think that MC Tech is no good. Like MC Tech, I rarely try to force it to work, but it's only in situations where you're losing so bad that you need something as drastic, and unlikely to work, like MC Tech, right? That's when
Yeah.
when you hold it.
Actually, I used to do this and then get to a point where I was a bit behind and play a lot of cards, weakish cards, and then I would die to AoE. So yeah, it was bad.
That sounds bad. That sounds bad, man.
Rexar versus Anduin.
Oh man.
Life shall
Okay.
bring victory. Let's go.
Mother Priest.
Yeah. We keep the Glaivezuka.
Yep. Try to get our early game. So once again, we're gonna grab the board aggressively against this priest so he can't activate his buff cards, and then all we have to do is slowly finish out the game.
This is not looking as good as before, but it's shaping up.
It's not the worst hand. I kind of like it. I mean, if he skips turn here, we get to start the board off. Well, that's good.
Okay, I guess we play the McWhorper. No reason to.
Well, there is a risk with coin balance, but I think
Oh.
that's way too nitty of a play.
Okay.
Hurry up. Portals online.
So coin balance would really suck, and this is why GBG. This is why Hearthstone is so much fun.
He could also
Here we go.
power word
Top
shield
deck balance.
and heal it.
There we go.
Oh man.
It always has to be the top deck one too.
Now we have to play the bow.
It's always the top deck card too. We've been getting top decked a lot. It usually doesn't bother me, but I'm just like noticing it right now because I'm like super focused.
Well, it's not. Maybe a top deck would be an optimal answer, but he may have other answers. Because, okay, guess we killed this for free.
Do we?
and we kill this with the bow.
I would probably start with the Dragonkin.
Okay.
So why should we kill it with the bow? What is the reasoning behind that?
You can power word shield it and enrage it or even heal it back.
I think
And it would still be enraged.
so. I don't think it's very likely that he does a play like that. He doesn't have Stormpike. It would be like an Ironforge if he can enrage it. That'd be the only likely way. The one thing we might be concerned about is Valen's Chosen, because if he powered shields and hits, he still can't kill our 3/5, and we can kill with our weapon for free. So I'll probably just pass here. We're trying to go for material, right? And we can get a free card for the cost of 2 health on our Dragonkin instead of using our weapon. So we'll see if he has another Valence.
So I guess
So the whole point is, because we can kill it for free, we don't want to use a bow that we lose, right?
this is similar to power shield, just 1 extra health. It's not that bad.
Yeah, we can still kill it. So now we still get the card since he used Divine Spirit for that play, right?
Okay, so we hit with the minion first.
Yep. So
Kill it.
So now look at the difference. Is we took 2 extra damage on the Dragonkin and we took 3 extra damage on our face for the cost for taking out his Divine Spirit and his guy, right? That's much better.
The only problem I have right now is playing something with 2 attack. Would you say that's a problem?
Honestly, at this point, I probably would. I think I would go for maybe like a Glaive-Zuka mind control tech play. That way he can't heal off it.
Oh, so we won't have a 2 attack guy, which is great.
And you could probably even not play Glaive-Zuka, but this is just a little bit more tempo in case we want to Arcane Nullify Blackrock. We already know he doesn't have a Ooze, or else he would have played the Ooze with the Torm Warrior instead of this Northshire. Unless he top decks it, that's always something.
Usually when I play Priest, they have all the crazy cards. I hate Shadow of Madness. It would clear a board like this.
Yep, it would. I hate
They
that
even
card
have
too.
Cabal Shadow Priest in Arena. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's so dirty. That makes me not want to play Arcane Nullifier. I never really play around Cabal because it's an epic card, but when it happens, it's just so game changing.
Okay, that's good.
Quickly.
And your fire.
Okay. Fair enough. We do use the kill command here. Or should we weaken it and... we can bring it to 1 health with Arcane Shot and a weapon charge and leave this with 2 health.
Yeah,
Or just use the kill command.
I like the Arcane Shot play better because we can actually. So what's the difference, right? We're using, if we use Kill Command, we save 1 charge with the Glaive-Zuka and we save 2 health on the MC Tac. We save 1 health on the MC Tac. I'd rather save the Kill Command for something bigger and then use Arcane Shot instead. So since we're running out of cards, we need a way to deal with big stuff.
Yeah. So I guess we play the Arcane Nullifier. We need the combo.
Sure. Give me that Hogger, baby.
Oh,
Or
right.
just like any big card. Because we have
I
more
wouldn't
control.
mind.
We're controlling the way the game is moving, but we just
Okay,
don't have a
Holy
way to finish
Smite.
out the game.
We didn't play around Holy Smite. But I think I would have made the same play. Here we do use the charge, or no? Judging from the from what you told me earlier, half a weapon charge is more valuable than.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
It's more valuable than 3 health on Arcane Nullifier, right? The only, like, what is he gonna
still
do? He
consider
can't.
it a card,
Yeah, of course. So,
even if it's not at full health.
I mean, at this point, where you think about is, if he plays something big, it doesn't matter if the Arcane Nullifier has, 5 health or 2 health. It's gonna die if we use it to trade, right? But now we have 2 extra damage with the Glaive Zuka that we're gonna hold.
Now we should put some pressure on him with the River Croc.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Holy Nova doesn't clear this board. There's an exception to saving your weapon here. So if we were gonna play something that was really weak to Holy Nova, like let's say that we played, instead of River Croc and Spider Tank, we played 2 guys with 2 health, then we might want to use our Glaive Zuka instead of the Arcane Nullifier, right?
Okay, Holy Nova. Maybe he has 2 of them.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised,
Oh my god.
actually.
Did you disconnect or did I disconnect?
Um,
Yeah. Give me
What
a
do you
second.
mean?
Oh, you're still in the game, right?
yeah.
Give me a second.
We have Hugger and the Kill Command in our hand.
Okay.
And we can play Hugger and Hero Power.
Yep, I think you got it. I disconnected from the game. Give me a second. Do you...
I can wait.
Yeah, no, just make the play. Don't skip your turn. Make sure you win. And
I wasn't gonna skip my turn, but I can wait.
yeah, just give me a little bit of time here.
I think he might have a second Holy Nova, but our Hugger will stay alive.
Yeah, we just play it.
I just got a notification now that you're not spectating anymore. It's a bit delayed.
Yeah. I'm back though. Give me
Okay.
a second. But yeah.
Oh, okay, Holy Fire.
He holy fired.
Yeah, or Hugger. So we have 3 weak minions, but it's fine at this point. I would hit with the Glaive Zuka and buff a guy with the second Glaive Zuka for tempo.
Sure. I think at this point we're not going to hit too many things with our face anyways. And the important part is I want to get the damage, 1 damage on our minion first on this turn, if possible. Yeah.
I just hope our beast stays alive.
Yeah. I mean, so to recap what happened, you played Hogger, and then he holy fired the Hogger, and now
Yeah.
you think that he has another Holy Nova, because he couldn't have
No,
Holy Nova.
I was considering it earlier, but
Okay. There's a big dude.
I don't think he has it anymore. Okay. Oh, great. So we have 5 plus 1 plus 2. And I wouldn't use our face here.
So you always want to be careful, especially when removing big things. You might have lethal, right? So you always want to count and make sure you don't have lethal before you do something like that.
Okay, now I feel stupid.
You're good.
I think we do have little. We have 10, 12, 17, 18. Exactly 18.
Exactly lethal. Yep.
Okay.
So just always play a little bit. Just always want to count your damage. This is
It's
where
a psychological thing. I see that big thing and I panic.
yeah. It's always harder to tell, especially if you're the only one playing and no one watches you play. Then you never know if you missed lethal or not, right?
All right.
Yeah. So just be careful of that, and yeah, I always do this. And while my opponent is taking their turn, I like to count how much damage I have, right?
Yeah, I was totally distracted.
Yeah, I know. We're good though. But yeah, we every turn, especially with this deck, we maximize reach. To do that, we did things like we traded with the Arcane Nullifier to save our Glaive Zuka, adding 2 more to our reach, because then we'd still have the Arcane Nullifier on at the board, and also we'd still have our Glaive Zuka. Instead of using our Glaive Zuka, we'd have 2 less reach. So
Yeah.
at any turn, we were able to deal with something big because we have so much damage available, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, nice win.
Nice win.
I think we still would have won if I cleared there, but it was sloppy of me not to see the little.
I mean, in a game like that, where you're playing against like a heavy control class, the longer it lasts, the more likely it is for the control class to win. So I'm really happy that we had lethal there. Even if we
Yeah.
didn't have lethal, if we were like 2 off, we would not have cleared that. We probably would have just hit face.
Oh, I see.
Because we don't have enough steam to actually finish out the game if we clear that.
Okay. So we could keep all of them and skip our turn 1 if we want to use coin on turn 3.
So a card like Hungry Dragon, you really want to have board control before you play it, so you can kill the 1-drop that comes out. To plan that you're gonna have board control in your opening hand with a 4-drop is not really a good idea. I'd probably plan to have board control, and then if we happen to draw it, it'd be nice. But I would not keep it here because it's terrible if you're behind.
What about Dark Iron?
I would keep it because we have Haunted Creeper, so something is gonna be on the board.
Fair enough. So we only drop the dragon.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, this is looking better.
I am ready.
I would skip turn.
Yeah. Seeing as how we have 3 3s, I'd plan to just coin out a 3 on 2. Hopefully he plays a 3-2, that'll make our turn easy, because then we can just play Illuminator.
It's still yeah, it's still Eliminator, right?
Yeah. The reason why we don't Ironforge, although Ironforge would be good here, is because Ironforge has an instant effect. The Illuminator is a much worse card, where his attack value is 2, and if we don't play him early, oftentimes the 2 damage won't kill anything on the board, and he'll just die for free.
Makes sense. I used a couple of Eliminators in a constructed Mage deck. They were kind of weak, but against aggressive classes like Face Hunter, the stats were good enough.
Good enough is all you need.
So he has 1 health, guys. I would play a Web Spinner and the Hunted Creeper, which is sticky, and we have four 1-attack charges.
Yep. I agree. So, yeah. Good reasoning. We don't want him to trade his 2/1/1s for the Spider Tank, right? We want to just be on the board. We'll try to get rid of that Direwolf. The worst thing he could play for us, it would be Senjin. If he plays Senjin and trades the Direwolf for the 1/1, we might be shut out of the game.
But if he doesn't, I guess he will kill the 1/1 with the wolf and maybe ignore it.
If he plays just like a... it doesn't look like he has a 4-drop, or else you would slam it here, right? You might be debating with Swipe. I don't think this turn is too hard. You just play a 4 if you have a 4, or you hero power and you play a 2.
Time waits for no one.
Oh,
Swipe.
that one. Oh, I see.
Ooh, that's not quite a swipe.
It's actually pretty good. I don't know why he thought about it so much.
It's really good.
Well, we got a boar.
Got a 4.
We got 2 pinks. We can use them.
Yeah, we can. I would.
We killed the wolf, right?
So if we kill the wolf, he can still trade the 2-1 for the Iron Forge, so he'd have a 3-1 on empty board, right?
Oh, fair enough. So we killed the spiders.
Yes, and then it leaves us with a 2-2 up against his 3-2, which trades. It's like a board clear. Nice. So pretty good. Ooh, it's getting all the right buffs.
Yeah, it's small stuff, but it matters.
Pretty lucky.
I actually won an arena game by
With the spare part.
MCT. No, 1 second, I need to focus here. So I guess we played the Fen Creeper. Yeah, against a mage. He played Necro News, and he had spider. What's it called? The spider creeper.
Spider creeper?
Spider. The one that spawns to spiders. What we have.
Oh, Haunted Creeper?
Haunted creeper. Right. And I popped the spider and I MC tagged. And it was actually enough.
Nice.
Can we afford to ignore this? And so he makes the trade? Or
What is,
there's
your,
no
what is your
point?
play?
I can be greedy and ignore it, but 3 damage to his face is not that important. I
Okay,
guess.
here, let me help you out with your play. Imagine, let's put a 7-drop in there. Let's say that he plays War Golem next turn. What do you want to have out on our turn 7 up against his War Golem? So if you ignore the trade, that means you're going for a Dragonkin Sorcerer play, right? Then we're going to have a 3-5 up against a 7-7. How do we deal with that? It's not a very clean kill, right? We had a Dark Iron and kill command the War Golem. I think I would play the Spider Tank and kill command the 3-3.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep,
He
now we
could
have
have,
6
Nation
damage on the
of
board,
War.
right? We have 6 damage and we can up that with the Dark Iron Dwarf. And if he does play the War Golem or whatever big guy, then we could Dark Iron. It will essentially be the same thing, but we have the chance for an
That's
upside.
right. No, I was actually afraid of an Ancient of War. That's something we couldn't have handled.
This is where we gotta be afraid of Ironbark.
But we have no choice. We have to trade. I think.
What is your play? What do you want to play from the hand?
Dragonkin, Sorcerer, and MC Tech.
And I would probably just hit his face.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, this Fen Creeper has been alive long enough that he didn't remove it. That means he probably doesn't have a Wrath, right? There was a turn where he Mad Bombered. He Mad Bombered and he had 2 mana left over, but he Hero Power passed, so he doesn't have Wrath. So yep, that's
Okay.
3 damage. There's the Ironbark.
This is sad.
Yep.
So it's too risky. Also playing the Hungry Dragon. It's
I don't think it's risky. We need to go for
it's-
tempo here, because once again, we're playing against a control class. The longer the game lasts, the more likely he is to win. So I would probably play the Hungry Dragon first, just to see what comes out.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
it's a small taunt. We might want to kill the taunt instead of killing the Ironbark. Because we're not so concerned about that 8 damage hitting our face.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now you kill the Ironbark, right?
So he has 4 cards up against our 4 when we draw. It's gonna be close.
Okay, and a 1-drop. Oh, I was gonna say he's gonna play another Ironbark. So multi-shot has a decent chance, but it could also screw us over.
66%er.
Yep. But we still play it.
Yeah, I'll play it. It's good enough because we get to trade the dragon in and we can save
We
the Dark
still kill
Iron.
the little guys.
Hit the Iron Bark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And no mana for Hugger.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Now we lose the board.
Oh, okay. So I probably wouldn't have traded here, but now we have to trade. Yep.
Man.
So we always have an option not to trade, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. You want to be careful with those.
that was bad.
Because we can always trade next turn, and he's very likely to trade
No,
into
I
it.
think this may have lost us the game.
It did. We didn't have a decent answer to that Stormwind champion anyways. His deck was just a little bit too fast. Or I mean, it's a bit too heavy, and we weren't fast enough in rushing him down. So yeah.
So I guess we just play our cards.
I would probably just concede here. There's nothing we can do to come back. There's
No,
nothing
I
in our
won't
deck.
concede. I don't know, let's just see what happens.
Okay. So I would run the 2/1 into the. Okay. I probably would hit into the ship's cannon. That way, after he kills the 2/2, he can't hero power the bluegill.
Yeah, that was...
Or even into the Stormwind champion. That probably would have been better. Yeah, I think we're ready to concede.
yeah, that was a really stupid move, but I guess...
It wouldn't have
he
mattered.
had-
Yeah, he had the bomb lobber.
Yeah, he had the Bomb Lover and the Stormwind Champion.
Well played.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit too, weren't fast enough. Got a little bit unlucky with the multi-shot.
And 2 Iron Barks, it's a bit too much in Arena.
We don't have hard removal, that's the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Honestly, we were probably in a pretty good position if the multi-shot hit. We would have a 4-4 up, a 4-3 or a 4-2, depending on what the multi-shot hit, the Leopard Gnome or the Boar. He would have played Stormwind Champion on us. We could trade. No, he had the bomb lobber. We would have lost no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
if he
makes
didn't
me
have
feel
the
better.
if he didn't have the lobber, then we could block out his Stormwind Champion with the Knolls. But that game was lost for sure at that point.
Okay. This is a weird hand. Because I usually want to get value out of Quick Shot, to Arcane Shot. So I will keep the Quick Shot and the Arcane Shot. Maybe not even the MC Tech.
Yeah, I'd probably just keep the Glazuka and throw the rest back. I don't like playing a reactive game early on.
Yeah, yeah.
So Glazuka is a reactive card, but it's more board presence because you don't just use it once and get rid of it, right?
Oh, okay. This is much better.
I like this hand.
He skipped his turn. Oh, actually, a Neutron could have been a better play,
Good up.
perhaps.
So what's your play here?
We just kill it.
So we're gonna run the web spinner in first, right?
This time, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Because we might get some one drop that we want to buff up to Glazuka.
Okay. Yeah, so we just use the Glazuka.
Yep.
Did I mess up again? Would you have played the Neutron?
No, no.
Oh, okay,
I'll play
that's
the web
fine.
spinner.
Okay.
It was unfortunate that he had a 2-3. If he plays a 3-2, he's really weak there, but he had a 2-3.
Okay, so I guess we just coin out the Yeti because it's way stronger than the other options.
Mm-hmm. We don't want to arcane shot that and then hit it, and then he has damage column.
Yeah, or even
Yeah. Coin out the
use
Yeti, and it's really hard for him to combo out like hero power and eviscerate with 4 mana. And also, he doesn't have assassinate yet, right? So the only thing that could really do us in here is what is that new card called?
Dark Iron Skulker.
No, not that one. The one that destroys a weapon if it's comboed out.
Sabotage.
Sabotage. Yeah.
Okay. We just killed the Gnomish Inventor.
And then what else?
I guess we have to play the Anoitron and the Direwolf.
Do we?
Because they're on curve.
I think I would play Illuminator here. And so I don't want to play the Anoitron because he kills the Anoitron for free with the Wolf, right? It'll be a 2-1 Harvest Golem.
Right.
Yeah, so I'd rather wait on it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yep. And we just pass. And if he chooses the hero power and hit, then he can at most play a 3-drop. And then we can finish off the damage column so we can use our weapon for something. We should be able to deal with this 3-drop with our Glazuka and our 2-4 and block him out. Block out the damage column with the Anoitron.
Okay.
This rate? Okay.
Well, it's still 2 cards for 2, but I guess now he's in a better position. I wouldn't play the 2 drops. I would just play the Spider Tank and Hero Power.
I was thinking that too. I kind of like Spider Tank and Anoitron. If he pops the shield now, he can play a 4-drop, and that'll be a lot easier for us to deal with Archer Commander, Hero Power. Or not Hero Power, but Glazuka. But if he plays a 6-drop here, we don't really have an answer. But we'll still have the Anoitron out. And we could deal with the damage golem, right? So there's no way that he can play a 6-drop and get through our Anoitron. Or if he does get through with the Hero Power, then we're going to be set up to deal with his 4-drop that he drops with the Hero Power.
Okay.
So yeah, it dies for free, but it's important here.
Oh,
So he didn't get through the taunt.
we have... Oh, great. We have 2 pinks. And we have the Dark Iron Dwarf. Or we could use the Argent Commander. No, it's not a good idea.
Because he dies to the Harvest Column, right?
Yeah, So we just hit it with our face, or do we use the Arcane Shot?
I think we need to develop here. I think I would go with the Dark Iron Dwarf and Arcane Shot with our face and the Anoitron. That leaves us with a 4-4 and a 3-4 up against Harvest Golem. There's not really a good trade for him there.
Oh, okay, so can you repeat? I Arcane Shot the Divine Shield. Right.
Sure.
I buffed the spider, killed the...
Oh, no. Ooh. Okay, yeah. We have to trade now.
No.
We trade the spider. Trade the spider and then hit the Harvest Golem with the weapon. And then trade the Anoitron for the damage goal and then stealth the 4-4. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to trade the Anoitron instead. Because then we'd have a 3-4, 4-4. Yeah.
I told you I'm a bit tired.
It's not too big of a difference. It's just that the difference is here we have a 4-4 on an empty board compared to a 3-4, 4-4 against the Harvest Golem. But the Harvest Golem can't trade favorably there.
stealth. Okay. So I would keep the Dark Iron Dwarf alive. He can then kill it with hero power. So I would use the Argent Commander to kill the Arcane Golem.
I think I would probably trade the Dark Iron. I mean, what is the
And
Dark
play
Iron
the
doing?
and play Savannah Highmane.
Yeah, it gives us more reach next turn.
It's much stronger, yeah.
Yeah, because if we use the Argent Commander, we still have only 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
And then he trades the 3/4 for the 4/2. We have 4 damage. Here, no, we don't want to play the wolf.
No
with the
reason
Spider
to
Tank.
play the wolf.
Yeah. Here we have 6 plus. We still have the Argent Commander in hand with the Direwolf, so that's 5 damage charge plus 7 from the Savannah Highmane. So we're better able to deal with what his next turn is.
Your magic shall not.
That's sad.
It's also something to think about is it's hard to play really big guys, right? Because of the mana. So on a turn where we have an option to make a fast play or make a slow play, we should probably take the one where we play the big guy so we can get out of our hands.
Okay. We need to kill one of those with the Argent Commander.
So we can take out 2 of these bodies, right?
Yeah, the 3/4 and
If we do, then he has at most 11 damage if we keep the 5/2s alive. Right? Because we want to do...
so you want to
make a comeback here, we need to make some favorable trades. So 6/5 into 3/4 always happens, or else we're not going to have the board presence next turn. And since we want to play as many guys as we can, we want to play Argent Commander to reduce his damage, plus the Direwolf so we can get another body. But the Direwolf dies to the 4/3, so we have to play Direwolf and kill the 5/4/3. Makes sense, right?
definitely.
And here, I'll probably put the, as weird as it may seem, I would put
On
the
the right.
Direwolf on the very right, yep. Just to avoid BGH, the 6/2 already trades with everything on board. There's no point in buffing it up.
I think he will still go face here.
For the crusade!
Yeah.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
We need 5 hits.
Fan Creeper, baby. Ooh, that's good.
Okay.
Not good enough.
Not good enough.
Yeah, it's lethal. No, he has lethal no matter what, because we can't clear every single thing, and everything kills him. We have to wait. Do we have enough? 11.
No.
15. Oh, okay. Not even close. Yep.
No.
It's game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the little things they had to watch out for, right? If we played the Spider Tank Harvest, Spider Tank Dark Iron instead of the Spider Tank Dark Iron Dwarf up against the Harvest Golem, instead of the Dark Iron on an empty board, we would have had more stuff on the board to deal with his plays. Because on that following turn, he played the Arcane Golem Spider Tank, right? Actually, if we did, yeah, because then we would 3/4 into the 4/2 Arcane Golem, and then his Spider Tank would have to. He wouldn't even run the Arcane Golem to our face because our Dark Iron kills the Spider Tank for free. Little things always make a difference.
Yeah, I'll try to be a bit more careful.
Not bad though.
So we still can get to 10 wins.
Yeah, of course. It's never too late.
Rexar versus Alfurion.
See you later, Kersey. Have a nice day, man.
Protect the one. Let the hunt begin.
Okay.
Nice hand, drop it roll.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to use quick shot before we empty our hand. Okay, pass here.
Hmm?
Pass here.
Yep. Because we don't want to coin River Croc and then you Ras, and then all of a sudden we're hero powering on turn 2. Okay. So this is the kind of situation where we try to avoid the 2-3 versus 2-3, right?
Yeah, we just use the quick shot.
Yeah.
Death does not scare me.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Maybe he plays a bunch of stuff and we MC tech. But we might have to actually play it here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of saving the kill command combo for next turn, so we
Yep.
have to save the coin.
Exactly. And then it'll be very conveniently at a 2-5 if he hits in, right?
Yeah, hopefully, but he
Hopefully.
may
He may
wrath
buff it
it or
up.
something.
Yeah, he might Wrath, he might buff it up, or he might just play a 4-drop behind it. In the case that he plays a 4-drop behind it, we have a way to deal with that. Plus, we always have the follow-up with Yeti if he does Wrath, right?
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's no rush to remove that, but it's pretty annoying usually. Maybe we get Hugger out of it.
Maybe. Alright.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So we do the play, right?
Do we?
The
I don't know if
No?
we do.
I'm greedy. I want to see what comes out of that. What do you think?
I mean, there's no like real good trade you can make. If we do the River Croc coin kill command play on turn 5, it would be forcing
can,
us to Mechanical Yeti and Arcane Shot. And if you look at our hand, we have 2 6-drops. We can't play either one if we used a coin here. So I might
Okay,
just go with the
fair
Yeti play. Mm-hmm.
Do we hit into it?
I wouldn't.
It gives out some flexibility. We can use Arcane Shot plus Mechanical Yeti, or we can use Kill Command.
Quickly.
I mean, yeah. Next turn.
Okay, I'm okay with hitting it. Because if he hits it back, I guess we just kill with the Yeti. Alright. It really depends on what he does. I like it because it forces him to hero power, and then he needs 1 damage with the Injured Blade Master to trade with the Yeti. But he also needs a damage for the MC tech.
Yeah, exactly. And it
He
will
also doesn't have
slow him
swipe
down.
hero power yet, so it's good against swipe. I think it's fine. He might still swipe. Nope, not swipe.
Wrath.
Alright.
Okay,
Actually,
went.
don't.
Okay, he was
Actually,
a
don't
bit
mind this so
greedy.
much.
It's kind of slow.
Yeah, honestly, I think we got him to make a slow play with that. Hopefully, he doesn't get a stealth here. Stealth would be bad.
Yeah. We can't kill it with Argent Commander, so we have to use the combo.
So here, I would probably just play Savannah High Main. That way we can kill it for free for the cost of a couple health on the Savannah High Main, right?
Okay.
Instead of using a kill
good.
command.
Sounds good.
So always try to save your removal when you can. Because this is a really good trade if we get it, right?
Yeah, he may have silence, but...
That's annoying.
Okay, that's funny.
That sucks.
It's supposed to be a bad card, but it's pretty good in this case.
It's really good here.
What about using the weaker removal and a charge of the weapon.
And followed up
Or-
with the River Croc. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I would even be okay with Arcane Nullifier River Croc. That way we can save the Arcane Shot and Warm Bow.
Yeah. Okay, this is decent.
Not bad. We can even buff it up with the taunt part.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We played 4 mana worth of stuff to remove that, and we got a 4 mana.
Oh man, Mark of the Wild.
He saw it. He went for it. So 4 plus 2 gives us exact math. We could also use kill command plus 2.
So always try to go for the free hits. I see potential for a free hit on the 4/6 with our 4/6 if we buff it up.
Okay, so we buff the dragon skill.
Yep.
Okay.
And I would hit with that and the Argent Commander. That way we have more damage on board, and next turn we're set up to play Arcane Nullifier Hungry Dragon for 8.
Sounds good.
Well played.
Because you can imagine, yeah, you don't want this to be a repeat of the other Druid game where he just plays an Ironbark and all of a sudden we have to trade in a 5/6/4/6 because we don't have minions on board, right?
Yeah.
So now we're
just
way better
Make sure
able
to,
to
to
deal with
stop
them.
me before I do something stupid, because I didn't see this play.
Oh, ooh,
Okay.
okay,
No swipe, please.
okay.
Lots of bombers. Okay. I would use the weapon charge here and the blue gill.
So he doesn't have Wrath, right? Or else he would have used Wrath without using the Bomber, because he could Wrath for 1 after the Matter Bomber. So the 4/1 is safe behind a taunt. That's what we've learned.
So would you consider leaving the 3/2 on the board?
No, because it kills our 4/2, right?
So we kill it with blue gill, correct?
So what do we want to play after Bluegill?
Hungry dragon.
Okay, so we play Hungry Dragon first, right? So we know
Yeah.
what he has more on board, because that could actually change the play. Because if he gets
Yeah.
something with attack, we want to trade our guys.
Okay, that's
That's interesting.
this is funny. Okay.
So now we have to Arcane Nullifier, right? Or else he's gonna hit Hero Power hit. No, we have to Arcane Nullifier, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can no longer play the Bluegill.
We kill the 3/3.
Yeah, we killed it. We killed the 3/3 with our weapon. Yes, and then we actually run the
4/1 into the 3/2.
no 4/2 into the 3/2, and then 4/1 is face.
Sorry? No, no, no.
Yes,
Oh crap.
because
You
what
meant
we're-
the 4/2 in the
I
1/1,
didn't.
right?
No, I didn't. Because now he could. The fear here is that he's gonna Hero Power and run the Grim Scale into the 4/2. That's what we want to avoid. Where the 2/5 would kill the 1/1 for free. The 4/2 into 1/1 play is a play that he would want to make himself.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, he did.
Yeah.
Okay,
He did it anyways.
but we missed 4 damage, I think.
Yeah.
We kill the Mekiati with our Hungry Dragon.
Yes. Yes.
To spare part we get.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
+1 attack. We kill the Chillwind Yeti because
Yeah.
Okay. We use our Argent Commander.
Mm-hmm.
We also kill the Grimscale Oracle after doing 3 damage to his face.
Yeah, I like it. Just play out. Bluegill Fen Creeper. I probably wouldn't even kill the Grimscale. I'd probably just go all face. At this point, we need damage.
He's helping us kill him.
Yeah, he
Okay.
is. Guys, we have a 4-1 behind taunt that he couldn't kill for 2 turns. He doesn't have Wrath, right? And if the 4-2, the only trade he can make to get a card advantage is the 1-1 and hero power into 4-2. The Arcane Nullifier blocks out him trading for the 4-1 Argent Commander. That's why you go for that trade, so he can't get the 1-1 to trade for a 4 attack minion, which both the Argent Commander and the 4-2 taunt represent, right? They're both 4 damage. Only one of them gets killed by the Grimscale Oracle, which is the one that's actually a taunt and has more health. It's a little bit more advanced, I suppose.
We have 12 damage with 5 more in our hand. From what I've learned from watching your stream, in this situation we would ignore the big guys. They're too strong.
It's just we can't win if we clear them, right?
So just hit face. We also play the Eliminator?
At this point you flood, and then whatever's left next turn will do extra damage.
And if he clears, we have little if we get a top deck beast. Or we have little in 2 turns anyway.
So does he have? We know he doesn't have Wrath. Does he have like a Swipe Starfire?
He has some kind of heal, I think.
Okay. There's a heal.
It's not enough.
Not enough. So, good game.
Great.
Good.
Okay, that was tense.
Yep. Wouldn't even have been that close if we got the 4 damage in. Do you understand why we would want to trade the 4-2 into the bomber instead of the 4-1? Do you want me to explain it? The board was he had a 3-2 and a 1-1 up against our 4-2 taunt, 2-5 taunt, 4-1, right? The only thing he could use with the Grimscale to kill a 4 guy, so we're really concerned about the 2-4 attack guys, right?
Yeah, I understood that. But it was a bit subtle.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
It's it's harder to see. But the only way he could actually kill the 4-1 behind the taunt was with the if he got past the taunt, but we know he can't get past the taunt. But he can use the Grimscale and hero power, which means that he's pretty much trading the Grimscale for the 4-2 taunt. But if we trade it for the 3-2, he can no longer use the 3-2 to trade up.
Yeah. So we're approaching 2 hours. I can extend we can go 3 hours. It's fine.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that one. It doesn't sound right, but if you really look at the board and how he's gonna get an advantage back on the board is through trading the Grimscale up, and that was the only way he could. So at that point, the 4-2 was the same thing as the 4-1. It was just that he couldn't kill the 4-1, and that's why he used the 4-2.
And it's easier to see from your perspective when you're the one doing the attacks.
Yeah, always think about how
he didn't see it.
Yeah, I think most of the time when I'm playing the game, I really just see how my opponent would react. That's how I think of the board. It's my opponent's play.
Yeah.
It's not really my turn.
So we keep the bluegill here?
I think it's fine. We'll keep bluegill and toss the rest. Just because we don't have any more early game in our hand. I think it's safe.
What do you think if
Very safe.
it's an aggressive deck? Which kind of hunter wins in this matchup?
The control hunter or the face hunter?
Yeah.
Face hunter.
Okay.
Because we remove things with our face, right? And then he plays minions and then hits our face. Everything is about our face taking damage. There's the face.
Okay, it's looking...
Doesn't mean that we lose, right? It just means that it's not a very good matchup.
So... do we expect him to trade here and just hit his face, or it's not worth it?
It's not worth it. You always want to be ahead on the board. Oh, no. So, okay. All right, so here's what we got to think about, right? If we bluegill, doesn't
We
matter.
don't have,
Okay, say that we
much
bluegill
charge
his
next.
face, or bluegill the leopard gnome. It doesn't matter. What you're doing is you're trading. That board trades, so it's an
Yeah.
even field. He gets an empty board. If we glaive Zuka here and take it out, then we have a glaive Zuka developed while he doesn't have anything. It doesn't matter how he
Yep.
trades, right?
Yep, makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, I'm watching chat. This guy doesn't let Ratsmah coach. No, I'm just distracted. I'm a bit tired and.
Okay. So what's your play here?
I think there's only one play. We can't risk him getting the enrage on our river croc, so we have to hit with our face and then use bluegill to kill it.
Yeah. It's not a terrible play to skip here and save the Glaive Zuka because the Yeti kills it, but it's maybe too slow against such an aggressive, what we're expecting to be an aggressive deck, especially since he played the Leopard Gnome, right?
Yeah, maybe it could have been just one card and a more inconsistent deck, but it looks more aggressive than ours so far.
So I don't really want to go for that slow play.
Do you need a blessing?
If this wouldn't have buffed the health, I would have actually used the Arcane Nullifier. So we play the Yeti.
Yeah, I'll play
I
Yeti.
guess.
I think Dragonkin, normally Dragonkin would be better, but there's the risk that on our next turn, that Frostwolf would be
Yeah.
a 2-4, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
we have another problem to deal with.
No, that's annoying. Okay.
Buff these Frostwolves, nice.
Okay. I think we should kill the priestess
Okay.
with Glaive Zuka.
Okay, so we want to buff up the Yeti, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And here, would you play the Eliminator or not?
Yeah, we're behind. Even if he...
Yeah, I think 4, if you think about it, if he hits our face with that 4, we'll be at 13.
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
impossible for us to win. So it's, we need the thing out. In the case that he does hit our face, we need another dude out. And in the case that he does kill that, it's not even that big of a deal because we don't die as fast.
And we chose to play that because it used more mana, right? So we have more flexibility.
That's a good part.
Yep.
Elven Archer, stealth.
Stealth. We could use taunt on the little guy.
Oh.
Or not. We just play Hugger.
Yep. We play Hogger instead of something like Dragonkin, Taunt Dragonkin, because we can play Dragonkin, Rivercroc, Taunt on the next turn, and we need to make as many fast plays as possible, because he kills us in 7 turns, right? With just 0 power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we play it on the left, so he doesn't kill all our stuff.
Yep, I mean, if he has
Explosive
explosive
shots,
shot, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure the game is over, but yeah, on the left is correct.
He might even have Unleash.
Maybe. It's not something we can play around anymore.
Wanna blow something up?
Please, no. Nothing sick. Alright, that's not so bad.
It's decent. Still okay. Oh,
Ay, ay,
okay.
ay.
I think we should use as many taunts here to protect our legendary. So, what do you think about using Rusty Horn on River Crocolisk?
Well, we want to kill the 2/3. We want to kill anything that kills the 2/2 for free, except for the Yeti. So what free trades can we get? We need to use the 4/3 to kill a 1/1, right?
Yes.
4/3, 1/1. And then we can run the 2/1 into 3/2, and we can arcane shot and hit the what's his name? Yeah.
The Cobra. Okay, we're down to 11.
Now,
So I guess
we already know he can't get past the taunt. I'd probably play as much damage as we can.
3 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Quickly.
Okay.
Someone called.
Okay.
So
He's running out of steam,
yeah.
but I don't know.
Ooh.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we just play out, right? And then hit face. I mean, so we got to take we got to push out as much damage as we can while blocking him off with taunts.
Yeah, we killed the 2-1. Do we kill the Yeti with the 3-5?
So here I'm more worried about that River Croc, or not the River Croc, the Bloodfen. So if you think about his last two plays, he just flood the board, right? It's very likely he has something like a kill command in hand, some kind of finisher. There's no way that he hasn't played a single one all game, and he has such an aggressive deck, and he's playing it in a way where he has some kind of reach. So I would kill that, or yeah.
Kill the Bloodfen with the dragon, or just kill it with.
Yeah, I think I would kill it with the River Croc. I would go River Croc 3/2, and then Arcane Nullifier, Rusty Horn the 4/3/5 guy, right? Because he gets buffed up, and then just hit face.
Oh right.
Yep. Now the race is on. The race is on.
If he doesn't get direct reach, we might kill him. Okay. Okay.
Looks like we probably win this.
Okay. We use the 2/2. So we use the 2/2s to kill the taunt.
Perfect. Now then he can't kill the 2/5 with the 4/4.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. And then hit face with everything else. Hogger has really saved us so many games. This is why I like the card so much. Like, it helps you stabilize. It helps you win games that you probably wouldn't have won without it, right?
Yeah, he might still get a quick shot into something. Hopefully not.
It's possible. Next turn we have lethal setup, so he has one draw into direct damage. So we win.
Okay. Oh man. Well, he was aggressive, but it's not constructed, so
Yeah.
it wasn't good enough.
Hogger. Gotta respect the Hogger.
Great card.
Yeah. Probably in the top 15% of legendaries.
But it's not that used in constructed.
Yeah, it's not used in constructed because it's very easy to remove. But in arena, that's not really. We're not playing the same game. The mix of like removal and minions is not the same. In Arena, you're more minion heavy, and you're not going to have like the perfect answer behind a taunt to remove, right?
So your statement was only related to Arena, correct?
Yes,
Okay, I
of
see.
course.
Yeah, it's a great card.
Yeah.
I hope I get it more often.
Much better
so
than
what-
something like a Ysera or like a Nixia, depending
But-
on the deck, but
So
usually.
what other cards do you think are in the top 15%?
Let's do
Out
this
of
mulligan
legendaries.
first, and then we'll talk
Okay.
about it.
Sure. Glaivezuka. I guess we keep the quick shot. So
The player 1 rogue isn't that scary as the player 2 rogue. I would probably just keep Glaivezuka and toss the rest. Once again, we had a very similar hand to this before, and we don't want to play too reactively. So let's try to get some minions on board.
okay.
The Glaivezuka has potential to get us a lead on the board, especially with a hand like with Haunted Creeper.
Mm-hmm. I guess I would pass here.
So we have a coin play here, right? We can coin the Haunted Creeper and then Glaivezuka into it.
We also have a coin play for turn 3. Which one do you
but that's
think
a
is
little
better?
bit too slow. We want to make sure we have the board, and we always have chances drawn to a 2 or a 3 or a 1 on turn 3, right? We have 2 more chances. So I would definitely coin a Haunted Creeper just because it's such a strong play.
But if it wasn't that sticky, if it was a 3-2 or something, would you have made the same play?
If it was a 3-2, I would not. If it was a 2-3, I would, because the 2-3 has the potential to kill a 3-drop. A 2-drop that has 3-2 with our weapon, or a 2-3 we can use the 3-3 to kill it and have a 3-1 and our Glaivezuka, right?
Okay. So we use the Glaivezuka here,
Just double clear.
and we clear, right? It's actually a good trade.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, great.
Okay.
This is not going that...
Perfect. Just want to play it, right?
Sorry?
Yeah. The play's right. It's a great
Yeah,
draw.
yeah.
Great draw.
No, I was actually waiting to see what you're about to say, and I knew it was the play. Okay.
Okay.
Ah. Hmm. We play the 4-drop, which is stronger. There's no reason to play the Bluegill.
So once
Warrior.
again, think about it from his turn. He's gonna play a 5-drop. 5-drops. Think about like 4/6s. Spiteful Spectral, Silverhand Knight, Ventrico, things like that. I would rather have a Hungry Dragon out. That way we can use our weapon and the 5 will hit. It's not impossible for Mecadi to hit into a 4/6 and then he her powers back, right?
Okay.
Bring out your dead.
Ah. So
Okay.
we kill the Youthful Brewmaster, right?
Yep.
Ignore the
Yeah.
Undertaker.
Job done.
Ooh.
Oh my god. It's a good thing that Spider Tank wasn't something with Death Rattle. I guess we trade this because we don't get value out of it if he hero powers next turn. Or we can hide it behind a taunt.
Yeah, okay, so there's one thing I'm thinking. So think about if we do hit him in the face and then he hits it back, right? He's at 18 if we
14.
hit with both of these. Yes, and then he hits again. He'll actually be at 13.
Mm-hmm.
We win from there, right?
Yep.
Doesn't matter if he hero powers it, but
And
we could also think about it from the other perspective where if we play Yeti here, we trade here. He has 4 cards up against our 5, and we have the Savannah Highmane in hand. We probably can't lose from there either, right? It's just It's just very likely that we just win this game because of that mistake. I think you can do whatever you want here. I would probably trade it to avoid things like the trail if we play the Yeti. Right?
okay.
I think that's a better
We
reason.
also had a taunt, but
Yeah, we had a taunt, but it doesn't mean that he can't do something like Shiv or Phantom Knives in the trail. So I think that's the best reason to trade. Or, yeah, more than, just because we don't want him to hero power. Makes sense, right?
yep. We play the Savannah Highmane and we ignore the Hungry Dragon because we can kill it with Bluegill next turn.
Sure, I think it's fine. Once again, there's not too much you could do unless you could burst this down, but that's not very likely either. So yeah, Savannah Highmane, all face. This is where something like a Sunwalker would help him out a lot. It would affect the way we trade on the board, and he can push for face damage behind it. You need something very high impact. Oh my god.
You called it.
Oh, that part.
That's a good part.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Okay,
look at that.
we can clear it. Do we clear it?
We can clear it, but at the cost of the 5-2 surviving, right?
Yep. Oh, I see what.
So the, yeah,
We
the
could
5-2 would
kill
kill
the
the 6-5.
5-2 and ping the Sunwalker with our face, or just sacrifice the Bluegill Warrior.
So here's what I'm thinking. So with whatever play you make, especially at like a very even position, you need a tempo lead somewhere. So yeah, we always Arcane Shot. And things like Eagle Home Bow and Bluegill Warrior, they can be used on the turn that they're played. So since we're not actually killing the Sunwalker this turn, we don't have to remove it. So we can play something like Arcane Nullifier and River Croc, which are 2 cards that don't have immediate effects, right?
Right.
Yep. So we
So
make
we
sure
don't pop the shield.
No. So make sure the Arcane Nullifier is in the middle, and then River Croc is on the right.
Yep.
So the reason why we don't pop the shield is because there's no real good trade. The best thing he could do possibly is spell break the 2/5 and then buff up the attack on the Sunwalker to kill the Savannah Highmane. That's the best thing he could do. But very often he's just gonna hit the Arcane Nullifier with the Divine Shield, and it'll be 2 damage used to pop the shield, right? So if that's worth 2 damage, then already instead of bluegilling that, it's done the same thing, right? The Divine Shield took 2 damage. That's the way you should think about it.
So here I would buff the Savannah Highmane so it survives.
Sure. And then what else?
Hugger.
How do
Or
we...
maybe.
So once
no,
again, Hogger...
It's not a good idea.
Yeah, the Hogger dies to the 2/3 and the 4/3, right?
Yeah. No, we just clear the 4/3 with the weapon. Okay, let's just do this first. And
Yeah.
I would ignore it. No, I would kill it.
We could bluegill his
So-
face.
We
So, okay.
the reason I would kill it is because he would use his face to kill the Savannah Highmane, and it's 6 damage.
It's 6 damage, but if he uses 2-3, then our 2-3 lives, right? I would just bluegill and then hero power's face, everything face. Because at this point,
Cool.
if he does use the 2-3 to trade for the Savannah Highmane, he's already lost a card that he could have gotten for free by killing with his face, right? And he loses the chance to kill the bluegill with the 2-3 for free. So if he's making trades like that, he's already leading to a loss, and he's at 9 health. He's at 9 health. So he's just like, he's slow. The only bad thing about this play is if he has a Fan of Knives into a taunt, he might have a chance here. But very likely, he's just gonna die. I think... yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
He may have some heal, brew it back, something like
Well
that.
played. I see.
Yeah. You never want to give your opponent too much time to set up some kind of defense, right? You got to put up pressure at one point and be like, all right, this is your last chance. You need an answer or else you're going to lose. So there, the answer, if you had Fan of Knives, sure, great. He might survive a couple more turns.
No.
But if
yeah.
we traded both, that's 4 less
No.
damage on his face. He's at 13. That's actually an amount of health that we stabilized at in the game previous against that face hunter, right?
Yeah, and I actually realized that we're using 2 hits to kill one guy, and he can use that minion to... He can only hit once with that, so it was really bad trading our bluegill there.
Yeah. It was just not necessary.
Yeah.
Nice, but bring it back. I honestly think if we didn't make that mistake for our second loss, we'd probably be at 7-1 right now.
Yeah.
That's the hunt.
Another hunter.
I will hunt you down.
I guess
least-
we keep the 2 and 3 drops.
Yeah. At least this guy's a failure. No way we could lose, right?
No way.
Job done.
Okay, we have 3 2 drops. This is interesting.
It
If we
is.
play Mech Warper, we can play 2 drops next turn, but do we want to do that?
If we play Mech Warper, we could even play Spider Tank and Oitron next turn. I would go for it. It's very hard for him
Alright.
to remove a 2
Right.
mana. At best, there's 2 answers that I could see from him. It's Coin Wolf Rider or Coin Igormbo or Quick Shot. There's no other answer here, right?
Yes, there is.
I think those are the 3. Quick Shot, Coin Wolf Rider, or Coin Igormbo.
You forgot about Boar plus Abusive.
Boar plus Abusive, yeah. The famous Boar plus Abusive, yeah.
Classic.
Classic.
Okay, Spider Tank.
Yep. I mean, we went for it, right? It could have been really good.
Yeah, it could have been great.
The alternative was play the Rivercroc, and then on turn 3 we could play the Mech Warper and an Oitron, but that would only be 3 damage on the board, and that's the same as this. That sucks. It's the same as the Spider Tank.
What if we play the Anoyatron?
Okay, so what are the plays that you see here? What different kind of plays do we have?
So if we play the Anoyatron, it's more effective if he pings the shield with this, and then we can do 3 damage to it with
So-
the quick shot.
I want you to tell me why Arcane Nullifier is a bad play.
It's not a bad play.
It is. If he plays Hellmaster and then he kills the Arcade Nullifier, he pretty much killed our 4 play for free, and that would lead to a loss because we have no way to deal with his 6/4.
Mm.
So yeah, Noitron is the right play. I'm just picking your mind here.
And we also play the Beast.
Yes. So make sure you position it correctly around Explosive Shot because he still has the
On the right. Right?
On the very right. Okay.
I'm sorry for interrupting you so often. I do this because the rope starts to burn and I get a bit nervous.
Me?
No, I mean when the turn is about to end, I tend to interrupt you and make the play. So
I
I'm
don't think
sorry
it's ever
about
gone
that.
to that point, and we're good. I mean, the whole point is the whole point of coaching is to get better, not like get like 12 wins once on coaching and then not know
sure,
how he
sure.
did it.
You gotta be kidding me!
Okay. So usually with a board like this, if we clear the 4-3, I would try to make this an advantage and ignore the 7-6.
Yeah, and block it off with 1/2 taunt. Yeah, I
Yep.
agree.
And I wouldn't use the Arcane Nullifier because it's a more valuable taunt. And we can play it next turn. So we kill it with Quick Shot and go face.
Yeah, and you want to play the bluegill to his face as well, right?
The Bluegill and the Web
okay, so
Spinner.
it's a little bit weaker to unleash, but it is more board presence.
So
I think I
we
might
should.
go for it. We're out of a hand, right? And by the time, if we do try to play the control game against this guy and he has a Ventricle out, like how many cards are we gonna give up for that Ventricle, right?
So, in conclusion, we play the Web Spinner.
Yes. You want to play it on the very left. Not the. You want to play between the Spider Tank and the Noitron because of Explosive Shot.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Oh,
Okay,
taxing this dude.
a 5-drop for. I don't see why we wouldn't. Oh. I guess we hit face first and we multi-shot. And hero power.
He doesn't have a good way to. He doesn't have Unleash. Unleash would have been so much better of a play there. So I can almost like guarantee he doesn't have Unleash. I think I would save the multi-shot and play the Arcane Nullifier and then hit face with the 3/4-2/1/1/1, and then we can actually get the free kill onto the 2/2 with the River Croc, right?
Right.
So
But
this
if
just.
it's
So I'm saying.
if it's explosive trap, maybe we should kill it with the 2-1.
No. So what I'm
What
saying
do
is
you
do 3/4-2/1/1/1 into his face first. That way the
Yeah.
explosive trap doesn't get off. That's the whole point of attacking his face first.
Yeah, I meant for next turn.
Your power.
Okay.
So if his
I hope
best
it's-
play is a 5-mana Mad Scientist, this turn it's going to be a 5-mana 3-drop or something, right? He's not going to have a good play.
Yeah.
And you can see here, we don't need... So, okay. So you don't want to... You're planning for Explosive Trap way too early, right?
Yeah.
Because that wouldn't have killed us. Like here, we're going to use it to trade. So what would your trades be here?
Oh, right. I would actually try to trade the Bluegill in case it's freezing trap, so we can charge it again.
I love it. Do it.
Trade it into the 7-3, right? And
It's good against freezing, good against explosive.
but now we trade the Web Spinner. We go for face and see what happens.
It's very likely explosive, seeing as how he skipped his turn. But yes, yeah.
That's pretty good for us. But now we might flood the board. So, do we keep the Iron Forge?
No, it's a 2 body. So we ping and play everything, and then we hero power. So what the Iron Forge is here is yeah, you play it. The Iron Forge is 2 damage to his face, right? The 2/2 body can't hit his face if he has minions on the board to trade into it. So if we play it next turn, instead of doing 1 damage, it's gonna do, or instead of doing 3 damage like it is now, it's gonna do 1. So it's very important to play it here.
What if we had 1 less mana? Would you have skipped it for 1 turn and used the hero power?
No.
Because
If we had less mana, I probably would have just played it and planned to not hero power next turn. I like to empty out my hand after. I'd like to play the hero power after I empty out my hand.
I see.
Okay, well.
So this becomes 5.
So it's 66% chance for lethal. I think we just go for it. Plus, if we miss, at worst, he's gonna die in 2 turns. Right?
Okay, so okay. Oh, it actually hit the right ones.
Yeah, it's 66. And at worst, the only way we don't have lethal is if the beast, if it hits the Scavenging Hyena and the Houndmaster. Am I right? That's the one result where we don't have lethal. And in that result, we don't have to worry about the Scavenging Hyena getting buffed up. Because it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to 7 wins.
Yeah.
We got our gold back.
Keep going. Not bad. Do you have any questions?
Not right now. I think I interrupted you way too often with questions.
Yeah, no, that's
So,
good.
Yeah.
It's good, man. I want you to do it more often. Just I want you to just flood me with questions whenever you think something else. Just say it.
The thing is, when I do get a lot of wins, I actually see the good, non-intuitive plays, non-straightforward plays. But other times I'm tired, I just miss them and don't even realize it.
Yeah.
So this has been very helpful.
Okay.
Is this fine?
I can't see what you're replacing because it doesn't show on. It doesn't show on spectate mode.
I want to keep the web spinner and the spider tank.
Okay, I'll keep the Eagle Horn Bow too. Now we have a turn 1 into coin a 3-drop and then play another 3-drop on 3.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I think this is more just like my preference. I don't think if you toss the Eagle Horn Bow, it would be a mistake or anything.
Okay, we just played the web spinner.
Yeah. We haven't seen this Shattered Sun for a while.
Have we ever seen it?
Yeah,
I think in the first game.
Yeah. A long time ago. Alright.
Okay, we have a lot of 3-drops. 2 actual viable ones. I would play the spider tank, even if we can buff the panther. Or even play the mech warper.
Yeah, it does the same thing here, right? Up against that 2/2. It kills it for free. The only bad thing about this is if he has Shattered Sun, he could kill the mech warper, but you gotta take small risks like these throughout the game to get ahead.
Okay. That's a fiery Winax.
It's not so bad because he played it on 3, right? He played it on 3. It's a big difference from him playing on 2 because now he plays Spider Tank and now he trades both.
Hopefully.
I mean, what is he gonna do? Upgrade? Upgrade Ogre Brute would be the scariest play.
Yeah. So being somewhat new to Hearthstone, a month ago, I saw a warrior go face after equipping a weapon. I had nothing on board, and I thought, man, this guy stinks. And he had so many weapons and upgrades.
Yeah.
And
sometimes it's the right play.
What's face warrior?
Yeah.
I guess I would play the jungle panther. There's no other.
I mean, we can Eagle Horn Bow it, right?
right? But I would still play the Jungle Panther, so we kill the 2-drop next turn. Perhaps we can buff it with Shattered Sun.
Honestly, I don't think the Jungle Panther play is bad because it gives us something to buff next turn. But I would probably just clear it with the Acorn Bow.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if
Actually, we have the Arcane Shot also.
yeah, it gives us a good chance. Ooh, okay, so we just pass here. That's actually, I think, pretty good for us.
It could be.
It could be, or it could suck. Probably sucks, to be honest, since he's a warrior. Yeah, it kind of sucks.
No, we can just we can play the Jungle Panther and kill Lord Walker Cho next turn.
Well,
maybe
so the plan would be
Buffets.
to Jungle Panther and Shattered Sun the Jungle Panther and kill the 2/3 Trog for free, right?
Yep.
Yep. So we
so-
want to kill the 3/2 this turn.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
But at least we still have control.
Yeah, we have board control.
Killing Lord Walker Cho.
Yes, yeah. We always have that option. And he's running slightly low on cards. Alright, this guy's out of control. He needs to die.
I guess now we can kill Lord Walker Cho because that's the only way our Panther survives.
With the Shattered Sun, right?
Yep.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
It could have been fun, but
Yeah.
I think this is a good enough kill command.
Yeah, we kill command. It's not really about. Yeah, it's a good kill command. So I always think about like my position on the board. If we leave that 3/4 up, he kills the 3/2 for free. That's the important thing to think about, right? If he didn't have that trade, maybe we could think about saving the kill command. But yeah, we don't want him to get a favorable trade on the board. Okay.
I am the blade of the gods.
Okay.
I mean, once he runs out of cards, Hogger in the top deck scenario is super strong.
Arcane Nullifier is no good. We can trade and ping with Iron Forge.
And then we want to play out our hand, right? I would even coin out the Web Spinner and play Arcane Nullifier. Yep,
Okay, sounds good.
perfect. Okay. Excellent. So once we can play this Hogger, and the Hogger doesn't die for a turn, we likely know that we've won. And it's a warrior, right? He can at best, Mortal Strike it?
But what do you think about killing this?
Okay, so I mean, what do you think? I mean, there's a very obvious first play that we should always do to help us plan the rest of our turn.
Right. We suicide the Web Spinner?
Yes, because that always happens, right? Now we know what card we have. It's not the Web Spinner.
Okay. I would use the Argent Commander. It looks fine. I mean, we can kill it for free with, not for free. We save the Arcane Nullifier with 1 health, Arcane Shot and Hugger.
We could. I actually like your Argent Commander play. We can save the Hogger for when it's safer out, and this also gives us reach. We can actually use the Argent Commander to trade next turn as well, because we don't want to trade with the Hogger, right? So We can get infinite cards with this web spinner if he just keeps giving us web spinners.
I actually got 3 web spinners in a row yesterday.
Oh wow. So okay, so imagine if we went with the Hogger play, we wouldn't have Arcane Shot in the hand, and instead of 4-2, we would have a 4-4-2-2. So we'd have 2-2-2-5, 2-2, 1-1. We'd have to trade everything except for Hogger to actually kill that Boulder Fist, right? So that's why your play was better. Your play was good because we can use it this turn. Am I right?
We use the 2 guys and the Arcane Shot.
Yes, but there's a very obvious first play that we always do here.
I mean, wait a second.
There you go. Dang it, not a web spinner.
No, this is great because.
It's not a web spinner, man.
Oh, right. It's so bad. We can play Hugger and use Hero Power
Yep,
as well.
good. Nice. And so now we're in a position where we probably can't lose. I shouldn't
Hopefully.
say that, because that's when you say that kind of thing, that's when Deathwing comes out.
No, this is like a joke. I always hear streamers talking about Deathwing because chat
happens.
brings it up, but it happens so
It'll
Doesn't
happen when you
happen.
least expect it.
well. Oh, so the idea is to talk about it, so it won't happen.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do. 8-2, baby. It was looking like this was going to be a short run, huh?
Mm-hmm. But actually, my runs typically go like this. I have 2 losses in my first.
Yeah, the last
3-4
loss
games.
tends to last a lot longer because you're playing against people with 2 losses as well, because they're going to be slightly weaker opponents. Also, you know, you're more experienced with your deck, you know what's in it, you kind of see what works and what doesn't work, get a better feel for it.
So we keep everything and coin out trap.
So once again, do you remember what I told you about the priest matchup? He's not going to be able to do anything if we aggressively grab the board early, and he can't activate Valens or Powered Shield, right? So we
Yep.
want to get a fast hand. I think the Hunger Dragon is going to be terrible in this game, because if you Shadow Word Depths, it's just like it's really good for him. We'll toss that, and also the Illuminator, I might toss that as well. We want something with higher damage so we can deal with the Dark Cultist.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I will try to remember that. It's
Yeah.
very useful. We have a 1-drop. It's not great.
Greetings. Greetings, traveler.
So what would your play be?
I would play the web spinner, I guess, because he didn't have a.
I would actually,
Cleric.
so once again, we don't want him to get his minion back on the turn on the next turn, right? So that way, he can't Power Word Shield or Valence on his turn and trade. That's the important thing. So we need to make sure our turns trade. So we should definitely coin out the River Croc here. It's more likely to trade with the 3-2, right?
Okay.
That makes sense, right?
It does.
If we keep trading, there's no way he can ever Valence. And that's what we try to do. So imagine if we play the web spinner here, we'd have to play something pass, right? We play River Croc, he passes, he plays Valence, all of a sudden we're playing from behind. Yeah.
Okay. We just trade. Play the Annoyatron.
Do we play the Unitron?
Do we have a choice?
I would play the web spinner, because if he plays the Dark Cultist, we want to kill it on his turn, or on our turn, right? I guess if we Annoyatron, we could do the same thing. But would have to run the Divine Shield. I think a Noitron was fine. Plus, what I'm concerned about here is they both represent 1 damage. That's all we can deal with, right? But the Web Spinner has the upside of being able to activate Kill Command.
I guess it wouldn't have made a difference here, but would it be a bad play to ignore it or even suicide it?
I don't think either one are in bad place. I'd probably prefer to just mind control and then try to keep the Web Spinner on board so we can try to Kill Command. Yeah. I mean, the 3-3 beats the 2-3. It doesn't matter if he hits into the Web Spinner and heals. If he Valens, it's unfortunate, but we'll still have something on the board if he Valens. Always think, with every trade he makes, right? Since he doesn't have a ping, he can only remove 1 at a time unless he uses like Double Shadow or Pain. So you gotta think, if he Valens a 2-3 to save it from getting killed for free, he has a 4-7, hits into 3-3, all of a sudden now we can Kill Command. Because we have the 1-1 out on the board. Right? You can't kill both.
That's pretty good.
So the number of minions you have on board against classes that can't deal with large numbers, like Warrior, Priest, and Hunter as well, is really important, and it's actually a lot stronger. So it's much better than having like a 4-4 here. This is a special case because 4-4s are actually really good against Priest, but numbers are important.
So if he was a better player, he would have killed the Web Spinner?
Nah, I don't think so. Not necessarily. So what is your play here?
We kill command, we have to.
So here I actually wouldn't Kill Command because we drew it to Yeti, and the Yeti kills it for free, right? It forces him to heal. Think about his turn 3 play. On turn 3 he played a 2-3 Cold Seer. If he heals the Cold Seer to not die to the Yeti, then all of a sudden he has to play a 3-drop that he didn't have. Like, there's no way he plays a 2-3 when he has a better 3-drop in hand. Am I right?
Okay.
Yeah. So we cancel Yeti in hit face. Because we know that healing is a really bad play for him. It's very possible. It's not impossible for him to top deck, but that's always the top deck.
He might have Power Shield or Light of the Naru.
He could. He could. Oh.
Okay.
Man, our Web Spinner luck.
Oh, it's not that bad, it's a taunt.
It's pretty bad. So, if this is his turn, ooh, that's good. So think about the difference, right? What is the difference here with Web Spinner next turn? So if we Web Spinner Kill Command, we would have a 1-1 on an empty board, right? Here we Kill Command, and we kill it, we have a 4-1 and a 1-2, which is a lot better to deal with his 6-drop than a 1-1 is to deal with his 5-drop, correct?
Fair enough.
Yep.
Would you use Holy Nova here if you had it?
I mean, it depends on his hand. It depends on... With Priest, you never really... It's hard, it depends on what his hand is, right? Okay.
Used it.
Good.
I guess it's a bad hand.
Yeah. That's how you know you made a good play, right? If they make really awkward plays like that.
So, we only played the small stuff. He might still have a Shadow or Pain.
So once again, what we're trying to do every turn is maximize reach, because we need board control, and maximizing reach is very important for that. That way you can clear your opponent's board. So whatever gives us the most damage next turn is going to be the strongest play, as long as it's not too weak to your opponent's counterplay. So something here like Spider Tank Silverback Patriarch is a lot of damage on board, not only because it's more than the Dragonkin and Bluegill Warrior, it's because we have the reversing switch for the Silverback Patriarch, right?
Oh. Oh,
so next turn we can conveniently Argent Commander and reversing switch.
No.
Yeah, always just
So
Just keep clearing him. If you keep clearing him, eventually you'll find a trade that is really good for us because he's going to be put into. We're asking a lot of questions. He doesn't always have the answer, right? Sometimes he's going to give a very awkward answer, and we could take advantage of that, and that's where we get our advantage on board, and then we push that advantage for the win. That's all you got to do. That's Hearthstone.
But if we didn't have the reversing switch, could you have gone for the other?
Yeah. Then I would have gone for the Dragonkin Bluegill
Oh, I
Warrior
see.
because the Silverback Patriarch is nothing on the board. It doesn't do anything, right? It's 1/4.
It would be funny if you could reversing switch a light spawn. Because technically it's 0/5.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we reversing switch
Is that the right play?
and
Especially whenever I see a light spawn, I try to get as many free hits because once it's low enough, it doesn't do enough damage. So, like, potential for free hits is the Annoyatron can kill a 1/1, the Spider Tank can kill up to a 3/3, right? So try to think of that. Try to think of that.
so you're saying we should just Arjun Commander and use our guys?
But then we would lose to Holy Nova, right? Because then we'd have a 3/1/4/2 1/4/1/2.
So you're saying we should still reversing switch?
We should reversing switch. I'm just trying to think because there's a lot of plays we can make. So I'll reversing switch.
Okay. The 1/4.
And actually,
Arjun
I'll
Commander.
no, and use a Spider Tank, and then use the Dragonkin. Yep, Dragonkin hero power. It's fine. So here we save the faster card, the Argent Commander. So everything in our hand is active. So think of this. There's no play he can. It's very hard for him to make a play that we can't answer to with this much active cards in hand, right? The 3 on board are active. The 3 in hand are active.
I guess now we should use the commander because that can stay alive, and we have to kill the Spectral Knight first.
So what is your complete play?
We don't have enough mana for Eaglehorn Bow.
So once again, we want to get the slower cards active. I would try to incorporate Illuminator being played. So you want to get as much of you want to get favorable trades, but not to the point where you're weak and you're going to lose to Holy Nova, right? So just enough, just enough amount.
So we just use the bow.
Yeah, I would bow 3/1, and then use the 3/5 and 1/2 onto the 3/4. And then we play Illuminator. I would even Bluegill Space at this point. Okay.
Well, it was about to end again, so.
That order. Oh shit. Bamboozle, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Rat Pack, dude. Appreciate the support, dude. Can I get some Annoyatrons in the chat, guys? That scared me. Good.
Okay. If we multi-shot, it's a good multi-shot. I guess we should do it, right?
We want to use our face on the 1/3 first, right?
Sure.
Yeah. That way we take less damage. It shouldn't matter, because if we ever lose board control in this matchup, we lose anyways, but it's just the right ordering. And then
And now
blue
I
dragon-
can play the.
Yeah.
I guess my mistake earlier
No, it's okay. This actually,
turned
yeah,
out for the best.
yeah, it did. But then again, we could have always saved the Ehorn bow and just used the 2-4 and 2-1, right? You can always, yeah. You can't really say that the mistake paid off. It's the difference of having the Illuminator at a 2-2 with the Ehorn bow, or having a 2-3 and a 2-1 bluegill. There's always a trade-off. Wow.
What?
You know what that means? Means that he has another mind control.
Oh yeah. So we're not playing this too much soon, but we have to play the Dark Iron Dwarf.
Well, let's think about this. In slow games like this, it's especially against a class that heals itself. It's not for sure that we can rush him down. We might want to save the Archer Commander of Dark Iron Dwarf to get some kind of advantage to kill him, right? So I think hero power passing here is okay.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? We're not that much ahead in tempo that we could do that, and plus this is such a strong combo that we can use it. It also forces him to use, especially if he mind controls there. That's such an awkward play.
I'll put it on your head.
Your magic shall not save me.
Okay.
Okay, so now we get an advantage here. If he mind controls, what can we do?
So I guess we don't have to use the Dark Iron Dwarf since we got the Shattered Sun.
But then we have a 4-2 and a 3-2 on board, and then he clears us with Holy Nova, right? Honestly, my read is not that he has Holy Nova, so I think it's okay, but at the same time... Okay, let's Argent Commander first, that always happens. So you can see that if we Shattered Sun, we have a 4-2, 3-2, loses to Mind Control, or loses to Holy Nova. If we Dark Iron Dwarf, that only loses to Mind Control, right? And Mind Control, we lose to both, so it doesn't matter. Because if he Mind Controls the 4-2 up against our 3-2, that would not be good. But at least this one plays around Holy Nova. Correct?
So we play the Dark Iron Dwarf, kill.
Yes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And pass.
That's weird.
Is it? Hold on. Hold on. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why are you doing that?
Are you trolling me?
No? Because what if we want a Shattered Sun?
You have that.
So what if we wanted a Shattered Sun? You wouldn't just attack there, right? Because then you would have missed 1 damage in his face.
My logic, I don't know if it's very good. You said we can slow down. And
Yeah, honestly, I think there we probably wouldn't have, but it's something I think it's something to think about. Especially when your opponent skips their entire turn, you got to think about what they might have in hand. So, I mean, it's not a guarantee that we would just skip our turn.
Actually, in this situation, I really wouldn't like to play Shattered Sun in case he has Shadow or Death.
Fair enough. I think that's good. That's a good reason. But I think at the same time, it's not that fast, right?
9 wins.
9 wins. Let's keep going. But if we did Shattered, we would have to Shatter the Argent. Right?
Yeah.
Because that plays around Holy Nova, also plays around Shadow or Death, and also plays around Mind Control onto the 4-4. But he would probably just it doesn't play around Mind Control, because it still trades, but plays around Holy Nova. But yeah, I would agree. We probably wouldn't have played anything there, but it's good to play slow.
Not a great hand. So, okay, I didn't ask about Druid. What should I expect? What would you usually keep?
You need some kind of tempo
Or look for?
advantage in the mid game. If you don't get that, you're gonna be just like facing taunt after taunt, and then after a while, it's just the size of his cards is gonna take over the game. And that happened in one of our games where he just played Iron Bark into Iron Bark, right? And then we just couldn't deal with the second one, and we lost. So we need fast speed. So what is your keep here?
I would just keep my front, or maybe keep the ping also. We might need it
I'd probably
against
toss. I'd probably toss the Fang Creeper and the Iron Forge.
Oh, okay. So I was.
So we don't want to keep the ping. Druids are somewhat likelier to have a 2-3, just because they are really strong in the 2-3 versus 2-3, right? And we're high up in the wind, so we can expect that his deck is somewhat well made. So it's a little bit likelier that he has a 2-3. Plus, if he has an anodized Robocub, then he can make it a 2-3, and he would make it a 2-3 up against Neutron. Interesting.
Mech-Warper looks nice, but I think it won't survive. If we kill it with weapon, at least we develop the weapon, even if...
Neutron
and we
beats
can-
that play, right?
Sorry?
Neutron beats the 2-1, right?
Yeah, but if he hero powers, he...
Then it's our turn again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The whole point is to get him to hero power here. And then we play Mech Warper on empty board. I think it's
But
fine.
what about Mech-Warper plus Neutron? That's two things.
That's a play too, but we don't get the buff off. And it's on turn 3, if we play that, like what do we really expect a 2-3, 1-2 to do, right? Like what is that going to deal with?
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm not saying that for sure this is the best play, but I think it's...
No, I'm actually asking you because I'm trying to analyze all the possibilities.
Yeah. No, you're doing good. I can already see that you're improving here.
Oh, so this looks like an easy 1+2.
Easy 1+2.
Unfortunately, next turn.
Unfortunately, we get a discount for being able to play it anyways, right? It's not a big deal.
Okay.
It kind of it's like a little bit like, dang it, I have this coupon at home, but I didn't bring it. But you don't need the coupon because you're
Yeah,
you
right.
just happen to have enough money. I don't
It's
know. That was a terrible analogy.
It's a weird. No.
But I know what you're feeling right now.
So ideally, here we would play Glaive Zuka and it would buff the web spinner, but we can't guarantee that.
Why? Why would it ideally buff the web spinner?
Because it's a clean kill.
You want to kill it with the Mech Warper and the Glaive Zuka?
No, I want to kill it.
So once again,
Actually, yeah.
once again, we're going for free hits, right?
Yeah, so that would be ideal. But
So if you're going for free hits, the Mech Warper being a 2-2 as opposed to a 2-3 won't make a difference, right? So you don't want the web spinner. The web spinner is, ooh, slow down. So we're not going to Glaive Zuka here either because we don't need to. Don't try to clear your opponent's board every turn. I think that's a big mistake. Here I'll probably just play the Yeti and then hit the 1-4 with the 2-3. Yeah, and that's all we need to do. So we don't want to slow down because if we Glaive Zuka, we don't have a follow-up, right? We need to continue to develop the board. Like I said, we need some kind of tempo advantage in this matchup or else we're going to lose because his card size is so big, right? So we need to win early, and this is how we get that early advantage, I guess.
okay. So here I would hope to give on the Yeti in case we play Glaive Zuka, but we could also play Galhorn, but it doesn't look like a good play.
Yeah, because we always want
No.
follow-ups, right? We need a max.
It's-
We just have to use every mana that we have, or else we can't take it slow against this druid. So we want to develop the arcane nullifier. So that means that we
Yeah.
glaive Zuka. And the good trade that we can get with glaive Zuka is onto the dragonkin with the yeti. So let's try to set that up. If it misses, then we can always use our face. Didn't happen.
Okay, so
Go ahead. What are you thinking?
no, it's fine. He can't hero power it.
That's not the only thing we're playing around, right? We're also playing around swipe.
Yep.
Yeah, so if he swipes, then the Mech Warper could have lived if we used our face. Right?
But you still think it's better that we...
Death does not scare me.
Marks the spot.
Okay.
These are all like little things really do matter. You gotta be a little bit careful.
Okay. In order to save our Yeti, we could Dark Iron Dwarf the Arcane Nullifier. Or the 2-1, it doesn't matter.
The way I see this is if we get the beast out here, we probably win. Right?
Okay. And we're supposed to just pass? Or still kill it?
Let's try to kill it. Let's go with the let's hit it with the Yeti and see what comes out. I don't hate your play, but I think with the beast, we just play it and win.
Fair enough. Okay.
That doesn't help. So we want to use our face, right?
We
Face
want to
and
use our
2/5.
face, and you said you want to keep the free kills. We want to keep the 2-1, even if he could
Exactly.
swipe.
Yep. Because now there's not really a swipe. Because you can't swipe the beast, right?
Alright.
Nice.
Looking good.
So there's nothing to swipe here. And if this beast touches that druid, then we probably win.
Oh. I didn't see where that came from. Was it a top deck or?
Honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter. The beast lived, right?
No, I'm curious.
Oh my god, that's so much damage. We have so much direct damage.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Whoa, hold on. So
No,
what
I'm
is
kidding.
your play here?
We kill the 2-1 with our face. We... With Dark Iron Dwarf, the question is, do we hero power or do we buff the 9/6?
So we want to glaive Zuka 2-1 first. Let's start with that. And so
Yep.
if we look at our weapons, we have 4 turns worth of weapons that don't include this turn. We're never going to use all of them. So the glaive Zuka is actually 1 extra damage per turn, right? Because we get the buff off. So I would glaive Zuka
Yeah.
first. Because we need to just get rid of these. And then Dark Iron Dwarf. And this is very important, right? We want to taunt up the beast. Because the only like reasonable, like some kind of comeback would be like if he uses a spare part on a taunt on our Argent commander and he kills a 4/4, and then all of a sudden he has the chance to trade up again after clearing
Sorry,
1.
should I hit him?
You did hit
Oh,
him,
I
right?
already attacked.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, I interrupted.
But yeah, so we're trying to avoid him Argent commandering or something to make a comeback, but likely he just loses.
Okay, this is... Oh my god.
GG.
He probably got to 9 wins with a handsome Mechano. It's not
It
always
can be
consistent.
good. Every card can be good. It depends on the deck that it's in and the other card that it's in it with.
It can be epic, but then again, when it becomes inconsistent, you just lose.
Yeah.
Okay, so my best runs are 4-9 wins, so it's already an improvement.
Oh, nice.
I never gotten to 10 wins.
Are we gonna keep going?
Sure.
Okay. So this is the best run so far?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think honestly we're at 10-2. I think we can make it up to 12.
I'm really sorry I messed up the second loss. Too
Oh,
bad.
no. It's okay. Honestly, like I said, it doesn't matter how we perform. It's more about like you learning, right? You improving.
You asked for it.
Sure, but it would be a nice bonus to get to 12.
Yeah.
Let's see if it makes a difference or not.
Okay. What's your play here?
We could keep them all. Or yeah, I guess we keep them all.
We're playing against a lot of control classes, and the way we should play against all of them is the same way. We got to get a tempo advantage somewhere in the earlier mid-game stage of the game. If we don't, then all of a sudden we're playing control against a class that's actually fit to play control, like Mage. And we'll probably end up losing because we're Hunter trying to play control. So here, although Dragonkin is good, I would probably toss it and try to get something like a Glaive Zuka, because that could actually get us a lead. So you can never assume that you're on equal ground, like standing ground with your opponent. Sometimes you're already, before you even start the game, you're already likely to lose or win. So you need to mulligan and play accordingly. Right?
I was thinking of that. Glaive Zuka would have been best. Yeah. We have a Shattered Sun. If we buff it, we have a 3-4 and a 3-2. But there's no need to... We should keep it as a surprise, correct?
Yeah.
Um,
Or if you expect to be able to beat your opponent's next play with it, but we should just Spider Tank here.
Nasty. Not even kill command is good here.
That's why this card is broken, right? Okay, so what's your play? I see, honestly, a couple of plays. Depends on how we want to do this.
We could kill it and have 2-3-1s, which is not great, and we could also ignore it.
Yeah, so that's the decision that we can make. We can either buff up the Spider Tank and have a 4-2, 3-2, 1-1 with a web spinner, or we can have a 3-1, 3-1, 3-2, 1-1. You can't ping all of them, right? I kind of like the 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 1-1, 3-2 play. It's not what you would normally do. And it's very aggressive. It's pretty much saying, I don't care about card advantage because I'm going to rush you down. Depends on the card.
But I don't trade. I don't kill it.
Yeah, I would probably go with the buff the Spider Tank. I think if we had a 5-drop like a Spectral Knight, I would probably go with the 3-1, 3-1 because we can actually make a fast play. But next turn, if you imagine that we make that play, just trade. Trade and then
Go
we'll
face?
talk. No, trade. Yes. So imagine if we did make the 3-1, 3-1, 3-2 play. That means that he's guaranteed going to ping. If he pings, he's going to play a 2-drop. That means we don't have a play next turn unless we Illuminator. In this case, he doesn't ping, we can kill command. Correct?
Great.
So now we actually have a play instead of developing Illuminator, which doesn't really do much for tempo. Right?
And we should also play the Glaive Zuka. So we buff something.
Yeah, so you can do... Do we play the Glaive Zuka here? I don't know if we're quite fast enough. Yeah, we should, because we have Savannah Hyman coming out. And it's going to take our whole next turn, right? That's probably the better reason to do that.
I wanted to buff the 3-2, but...
I might swing here. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm going too fast, but I tend to assume stuff and I'm usually wrong. So, why did you want to hit?
it doesn't seem like. I mean, it's a mage. Usually around this point, it's a little bit too slow for them to make a comeback. But okay, what's your
I
play
see.
here?
Savannah high main because it's too strong, and I would kill it because it can freeze our face.
How much damage do we have
We have,
without the hero power?
without the hero power, have 11 damage,
And he'd be at
12.
yeah. I think about the most reasonable thing he could do, which is polymorph. That'd be pretty good. Polymorph. He pings. He removes the 3/2. Then he's at 12. We have the spider tank and our Glaivezuka and hero power. That's 4, 6, 8. He's at 4. I think we win from there, right?
Okay, so we just go face.
Yep, all face.
With weapon too.
Yep. Right? He's at 4 health, right? Or less. There are things that can happen here. Sound like a blizzard, but honestly, in this matchup up against like a 10-win mage, it's not something that you really want to
Oh
do.
no.
That's always
Not
good
that
too.
one.
Yeah, it's gonna be
We
close
might
now.
still be fine,
Yeah, we might still be fine. It just sucks.
but he can also ping, unfortunately.
I'll be just like you.
Oh, that's flame cannon. I see.
We have one more each. Oh. So we have 4.
So here,
8,
okay.
11.
Okay,
We just go
so
face.
listen, stop. Here, what we're doing is, all we have, we cannot contest this board ever. This game is lost on board. All we have is minions, which are now used for slowing him down, slowing his lethal down, right? That's the minions that we play this turn, and everything else should be used as direct damage to his face. So what
Sure,
is the only turn that we have to get Direwolf to do 1 damage is this turn, because he's going to start clearing every turn from now on.
Yeah.
So we Direwolf, Illuminator, and we Hero Power, because we have to Hero Power every turn to maximize the amount of damage that can go off.
And we don't use the quick shot because
Embrace them.
no, there's no point to it.
Yeah, because we hit Hero
If we
Power.
don't have lethal, we hit, right?
There you go. So you understand why we played these specific minions. This is the only play.
Yeah.
If he Flame Strikes to clear here, then we win, right?
Some players make the mistake of using their burst damage without having lethal. And we were one off, but there was no point to use the quick shot. He's dead.
Yeah, we did it.
How dare you steal our high main?
The high main, he betrayed us. Good game. But yeah, you see how like the role switches? We were playing a very control-y game because we could, right? Because we were ahead, and then because all of a sudden the MC Tech hit, there's no way we can go through the slow game, and we just had to win, right? We just had to go for the face game. It's always important to know what your win condition is.
Yeah,
at
it
every
was
point of the
clear we
game.
had to go face, but just my play was not optimal.
What was your play? What was your play, by the way?
No, I was gonna do 12 damage, and we would be one off. But why use the quick shot?
Yeah, when it could
When
potentially
it-
draw into another
yeah.
card, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, there's not that much more direct damage in our deck. At most, we can draw into a Bluegill or Argent Commander. Everything
Arcane
else,
shots.
Arcane Shot, yes. And then we have another Eagle Horn Bow and a Glaivezuka, which wouldn't do damage. But yeah. Nice. It's good to pressure them back with minions as well on that turn, because then it makes them do 2 things, right? They have to heal or taunt plus trade and remove, right? It's not just them, it's if you have heal or taunt, you avoid lethal. You want to say you need to clear board and heal and taunt to avoid lethal.
Keep Glaivezuka and look for quicker stuff.
Yep. Good idea.
Okay, I got it this time.
There you go. Yeah, there's nothing else I need to say.
Okay, that's quicker. Okay, so we have to coin out to drop.
Which one? Which one do you think is right?
We would troll him if we coined out a bluegill and he would ping it, but I don't think it. I think we should coin out the hunted creeper
And why is it better than the neutron?
because it's stickier.
Neutron's pretty sticky. There's not really anything you could do on turn 2 to remove a neutron. The important thing is if we haunt a creeper, we could do 2+2, or we could do Haunted Creeper trade and then buff up a spider and then Glaive Zuka for 1+2, right? We can't do that with
Right.
Neutron. A Neutron is always 2+2. So it gives us a better way to get an advantage by making a really good trade. So yeah, it's always Haunted Creeper here. Right? We can deal with a lot. We can deal with the 2/3 by hitting in, and then we'll have a 2/1/1/1 in the Glaive Zuka. Yeah, no. Yeah. Or we can deal with 3/2 with Glaive Zuka, just use our face. Am I right?
Okay. We use our face here.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay.
Okay. This is interesting.
Yes.
If we kill it with the hunted creeper, it's not a full trade. We still have some stuff on the board.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no point on trading with Bluegill Warrior, or is it?
Yeah, I think this turn is trickier. You might be thinking that you want a bluegill to preserve the spider, but yeah, you're right. It does come back, and it gives us the same amount of reach on the board. It's still 2 damage with the 2/1/1s, so we can actually increase our damage on the board by trading and playing the Neutron, which is the only case where we have 3 damage on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Tastingo! Yes.
Mm. If we want to kill this, we would have to trade a Divine Shield and 3 minions, and I don't think it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
We should play a 4-drop.
Perfect. Good reasoning.
And I
Plus,
think
you can expect the only way he removes it on turn 5 is Fireball. If he Fireballs, then he can't ping the Divine Shield, so the Neutron sticks. So if we play the Dragonkin Sorcerer and he hits in, we'll have 5 damage available to hit and remove the Ascension. And instead of using Bluegill and all of our 1-attack guys, we'll be using 3 health on the Dragonkin Sorcerer, which won't matter past this point because he's going to play a 5-drop or bigger from now on. So the 5 health, use it. Here we can choose to run a 1/1 in if we're afraid of MC Tech, and I probably would because we're going to ping it anyways, right?
fair enough.
Yeah. Yep. Because we always ping it because we need to do the damage. And if he doesn't go with that play, he might make a play for multi-shot, in which case he can't ping and remove the spider and the Neutron, and we just multi-shot and run one of them in. Right?
Yep, it's looking good. It's funny that we didn't play around MC Tech until now, but
Well, here it actually matters. On that board, it didn't matter. It hit. He had it. He hit the best minion. Still lost, right?
oh no, I didn't meant on that specific board where it actually hit, but in general. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, in certain spots, this is actually a trade that we'd make anyways next turn. So why wouldn't we hit in? It's actually better against MC Tech and also things like Cone of Cold, Arcane Explosion. So I mean, if it's a trade that we're gonna make anyways, and it can't go face, then why not? Is the thing.
So this looks familiar. We multi-shot, ignore, and play a web spinner.
Yeah, but so you can always also tell by the pace where he played. He played it really slowly, as if he like knows he's fucked, right?
Mm-hmm. So we just go for it, right? Go face.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I would-
That's right.
Hold on. Pause. Okay. I was gonna say maybe we play around MC Tech again. No, 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 never, 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 never. No. Hit face. Don't ever trade that. Never, never trade there.
Oh, I know.
Because
Yeah.
we want it to slow down again, right?
We were supposed to hit a.
I probably would have ran a 1-1 in to play around MC Tech one more time, but oh.
He has it? No, doesn't. Oh, yes, no, he wants to kill his guy so he can speed up again.
Or if he goes face, we can punish it, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
but usually when I play Venture Co, I want to weaken it as fast as possible. I want to trade with it.
Yeah. How is this even a question?
Not always, but
That was the worst. What are you doing,
man,
Mage?
we need a mad bomber.
What are you
deck.
doing, Mage? Wow.
I guess now we should kill it with our Bulgir
Yeah. Yeah. I
and
think.
play Mechanical Yeti. We need a mad bomber. Too bad.
There were a couple of plays, right? For him, looking at it from his side, trading into 3-5 probably was the right play, and then hitting face would have been a slightly worse play, and then hitting the 1-1, was
For the crusade!
it's questionable for sure.
Now we have to play the Arcane Nullifier. I don't. There's no point to popping the shield.
So we're playing around Flame Strike. We're not weak against Flame Strike, so we can develop more things that die to Flame Strike. Ooh.
I would play this.
I wouldn't. So next turn we have 8, right? We can Gazrilla and Web Spinner. So I'll play
Okay.
MC Tech here.
MC Tech. Okay.
Put it on the right in case of Cone of Cold.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Yeah.
We also had the armor plating, but
Yeah, there was
Flame
yeah.
Strike is too slow anyway.
There was a Web Spinner armor plating play. There was also armor plating onto the 3-5 to make it a 4-7. I think this is best.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, fancy. That's a good card here. The mini
It
Sunwalker.
is. Time rewinder? No.
Playing around on Unleash, I guess.
So we pop the shield with the MC Tech. And this would become a 4-7, right?
Yes. So,
So I think we should use the armor plating instead of playing the Wave Spinner.
and then we play the Godzilla, right?
Yep.
And then we have 2 guys that survive Flame Strike. So in the case that he does Flame Strike, we get the board back because he has to trade the Scarlet Crusader and the 4/4. He might be able to play 2-drop with that play. That's about it.
Ping
Nice.
it, ping it.
6-9. He's looking at the card. He's like, oh shit, what is this? It's a Gazrilla. Oh, that's so good for us.
I think it is.
The fact that he didn't play Flame Strike means that it's really good. Respect it. Respect it.
We have to kill the. We have 7, 9. Oh, okay.
It'd be very. I don't know if we have to kill it. I don't even think we can kill it. To be honest.
I don't want to kill it anymore. Oh, we
Okay.
can kill it. But if we kill it with the Argent Commander, we should also.
So once again, you got to think about our position in this game, right? There's a couple plays we can make here. We can Argent Commander his face, hit. He's at 7, but that allows for him to make a couple of good trades with the Abusive and the Cultmaster. If we go for the trade, and then we kill the 2/1 with the 4/5, it'll be a 4/3,
Yeah.
4/2. We lose to Flame Strike, right?
So.
Do you wanna, and do you think we can actually burst him down if he has Flame Strike? It's pretty much, do you want to, if we made that play, I can almost guarantee you that we lose the game to Flame Strike. If he has it, then we lose. I don't know if that's a gamble that you want to take.
If we play the Argent Commander, the only play is trading. But I think we should keep it in hand.
Okay, then what's your play?
Go face. I guess he can get cards.
Okay, then Web Spinner, Ratsmah, Hero Power. I like that. And then Hero Power. Yeah. Hit face.
Go face.
Yep. I like this much better, because if he does have Flame Strike, this means that we can win, right? Even if he Flame Strikes. I don't feel like going up, betting that, since he hasn't played a Flame Strike yet, I don't like going all in against a Flame Strike. Obviously doesn't have Flame Strike from last turn. He's drawn 3 cards from then, right? He drew off the Dark Iron and also the Scarlet Crusader, and then drew for his turn. And now he's at halfway through his deck, and this is a 12-win Mage. I would say it's very likely, at least somewhat likely, that he drew into Flame Strike.
Yeah. I was thinking he has to have better quality cards in his deck.
Yeah. Nico has improved like crazy today. Really awesome to see. Yeah, I think you really did improve a lot. Just like the plays that you're saying now, I think you like are good plays. You're seeing the game in a more clear way, I guess, more accurate way.
Yeah, I sometimes I have some sort of a. Oh god.
Oh god.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello.
So there's a play that we always make here. that
We
start
pop
off.
the shield. We pop the shield, and there's no point of playing the Argent Commander.
I wouldn't say that, but we pop the shield first, right? Okay. So here's something you want to avoid. The 4/3 killing the 2/3. That means that we don't ever get something off that. We have no way to finish it off. That's the problem. And there's also another thing to consider, that he's so low that we want a hero power every turn. So that means that the Silverback Patriarch isn't going to be played because we need something more high impact, and we can't play Silverback Patriarch plus the 6 drops and hero power, right? So if we play Savannah High Main, what do we lose to? We lose to Polymorph because he trades the 4/3 for a 2/1, and then we have 6 turns to deal with a board that already has a 4/1 and a 4/3. So yeah, we do Argent Commander here because it sets us up to deal with his 4/3 with our 4/2. And also we don't lose to Polymorph.
Fair enough.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was saying I have sort of phobia of playing arena
You?
every evening.
Why?
Sometimes I don't want to stop before 7 wins, and I just watch streamers play instead of playing myself.
I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah. Uh,
So here, okay.
we have to play it here, and if his card is polymorph, it's pretty bad because he pings that, it becomes an 8/5.
The role of our minions now are to slow our opponent down for as many turns as we need to hero power him down, which is at this point 4 more turns after this turn. So if he does polymorph, now we can use the Silverback Patriarch Illuminator next turn. And those minions will take the hits that our face would take. So this is like the spot that you want to be in. You want to have controlled the board early with Hunter like we've been doing. And then we want to be able to use our high health because we control the board, we wouldn't have been taking damage to be able to ping it and finish off the game.
Oh,
3 turns. We have a
he's
quick
got
shot still.
18 damage. It doesn't even matter. He's got 2 turns.
Yep. So play out and then
We
hero power.
need to play this.
We gotta play everything, right? Because he doesn't have
Yeah.
cards in hand, now we don't have to play around anything.
It's gonna be close. He might have Flame Strike.
If he top decks it, yeah. If he top decks it, then we have Bluegill, Arcane Shot, 1 more Gladezuka, 1 more Eagle Horn Bow, Quick Shot.
Quick shot.
And also we have things into like Multi-Shot. Multi-Shot might delay the game a little bit longer, which would be a good draw. Oh, he thought about it. He thought about it. He thought about it. Now we gotta do some math. Okay.
He's got. Okay, so if we kill it, he only.
Well, how much damage does he have if he pings it, right? Because the question is should we set him to 1? He has ping here.
25
14,
and plus
19.
reach. He might have Frostbolt.
But we played the Fen Creeper, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I
I'll Fen
think
Creeper his face.
we should kill it.
No. I think we
Honestly.
should hit his face. Because he gets a free kill on the Fen Creeper, so the damage from the Bolt of Fist over stays. So we set him at 1 here, and he needs to draw into heal, or he loses. Because what could he really draw into here that would kill us, right? Pyroblast? Pyroblast isn't even enough, it's 1 off.
Yay.
Yeah. Alright, so do me a favor, go on Skype and show me your screen. Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Kill it.
Yeah, show me your screen so I can, so everyone can see rewards. People tend to like that.
Sure. Thanks a lot for this, man. It was
Hey, no
really
problem,
fun.
man. It's fun. Plus, I hope you like learned something too.
Uh,
I'm sure you did though. You did really get better.
Looking for that little button. The plus.
Yep. Plus, and then click that, and there's
It's
a share
great.
screen.
Okay. I'm sharing. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. See it. Beautiful.
Shiny. Pretty.
The dream. Bam, bam.
I don't even need this much gold on this account. My main account is the EU one.
Well, now you do, you know, just in case you ever need it.
300. Oh, my God.
525, my
That's
goodness.
insane. I think I might actually buy some packs.
All right, man.
So, would you like me to buy some packs for your viewers to see it?